And we're live. All right. Projects that I've been real late on getting out. That's what we're doing today. And we're going to look at Flatzoid's stream from yesterday, is it? Yeah, from yesterday. He just doesn't learn. He just doesn't learn. He's just an idiot. And anyway, uh, right now the base for this little guy is being primed with a sandable primer. Um, I need to sand it, make it smooth before I can paint it. But we're going to assemble the rat fink. We're going to put this guy together. And so it's 5 o'clock on the East Coast. Hopefully West Side can be here, which will show up. Or we'll get the notification. I'm sure he'll show up if he gets a notification. So, hey, there you are. So yeah, we're gonna put rat fink together. Um, like I just said, the base for the sphere is being primed. I don't like the Vallejo primer. It's not a oh, this isn't a sandable primer. This is just a base coat, which is what I used on it, and it doesn't work right for that. So I'm got it sprayed with a first coat of Krylon. I'll go ahead and give it a light sanding and then spray it again and then sand it smooth because you can really see the layer lines from the printing for it. So the good thing about resin printing is there's no layer lines. I mean, you can see them with a microscope, but yeah, they're like 5 micron thick lines. It's really, really hard to see the layer lines on a resin print. Anyway, let's start this video and start putting this thing together.
Hey guys, so tonight's stream, I have something very important I want to share, and I want to say something that's probably going to piss off a lot of people, but yeah, I'm used to it because it usually does piss off people constantly. Anyway, what I want to say is I am officially leaving the Flat Earth community. I want nothing to do with the Flat Earth community anymore. Not because the Earth is not flat. Don't get me wrong. The Earth is definitely still flat.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop being a gullible chump. Ah, come on, super glue. What the hell? There we go. Well, all right, let's do the other eye.
I just don't want to be part of a community that is very, I'm trying to put this in a very nice way. A community that is very backstabby, is very gullible, push false doctrines, very hypocritical. And well, I don't want to be part of that. And I just have to make it clear, it's not all flat earthers. Okay?
The whole premise of this is hilarious. Him crying and whining about people being dishonest and just his whole critique is just projection. That's all it is.
I really have come to care about a lot of you guys, and I don't want you guys to take this personal. I really care about all you guys, even the flat earthers, even the ones that still push an agenda against me. I just don't want to be part of a community that is fake. It all started as an actual community where people were together, and it was about truth. But as the years
No, asshole. It's never been about truth. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar, Flatzoid. You don't care about truth. You care about your agenda. Plain and simple.
have descended, I've just figured there is no truth in this community. There is no honesty. It's hypocritical. It has turned to a community that just pushes false doctrines, pushes falsities on people, and has become a hate community. Everything it used to stand for doesn't stand anymore. And I don't care if you don't like the words I'm saying anymore. Then again, you guys never really liked one of the most hated kind of flat earthers around there. So I'm going to just be plain out. Flat Earth has become infiltrated by fakes. And when you call out those fakes, you get attacked. If you defend something, you are wrong. Now, I don't know how I want to explain this in as much nice way as I can, other than telling you, please don't call me a flat earth anymore, because I want nothing to do with the community anymore. You guys are sick. You need help. And no, I'm not agreeing with Jaren that it's a cult. Flat Earth's definitely not a cult. Jaren is still a shill. He has always been an infiltrator, just like David Weiss, just like Eddie Banjo now. I still think he as well now has been a shill in the community. I do think people like Dal has flipped, and that's why he pushes this nonsense of upward rising Earth. I also do believe people that are going into the flat earth community and trying to hide God and push false doctrines is not healthy. I don't want to be associated with this kind of thing anymore. So this is my official resignation from the community of flat earth. And once again, I'm not saying the earth is not flat. I am just no longer part of the community.
There we go. Now he can stand up on his own. And the feet are in the right position. I like it. Nah, what's next? Arms?
I pray the best for all of you guys. I pray that you guys move on with your life. I pray that everything you are pushing, you would actually look back at yourself and humble yourself and realize that all you do is you attack people. All you do is you try and bring the worst out of people. All you do is disgusting. I am ashamed to actually be called, was ashamed to be called a flat earther. So I'm being blunt. I'm going to move on with my life. My channel is no more going to be flat earth at all. Nothing whatsoever. It is now only going to be going with biblical doctrine. And if biblical cosmology comes up, it will literally just only be scripture. No more debating nonsense like gas pressure, like container, level, or all the same things over and over, because it's just a circle jerk. So from now on, it is scripture.
Yeah, it's a circle jerk because you don't understand shit, man, and you think you're smarter than everybody. That's why it's a circle jerk. You're the main jerk.
And if you don't like it, that's your problem. Because you guys don't like it no matter what I do. All I've ever done for this community for the last 5 years or 6 years or whatever I've done this is put everything, my heart and soul, into this community.
You've lied constantly. That's what you've done. You're a pathological liar, Flatzoid. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. All right. Arms are on.
And all I ever get is backstabbing. All I ever get is hurt. People make up shit about me constantly, every single day.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Everything that anyone has ever said about you is 100% fucking true, asshole. And you fucking know it. You fucking know it.
They attack me, they attack my family. They make it very personal. Not just from the globe side, from Flat Earth side too. And all because I've put everything into this community. And yes, I'm looking at you hypocrite Flat Earthers. Please stop this nonsense. You guys go out of your way to make sure you hurt people, because that's all you can do. The hate that has come from the Flat Earth community is disgusting. You guys need to be ashamed of yourself. Get back and look at yourself and sit back and think, damn, what am I doing? What do I get out of doing this? And yes, there's been a lot of personal attacks to me and my family by Flat Earthers, guys, by Flat Earthers. So I'm no longer a Flat Earther. I am now not a Flat Earther, but a realist. I'm not going to look at Flat Earth content anymore. I'm not going to talk about Flat Earth content anymore.
This isn't right.
So, if the rest of you want to unsubscribe from me, go ahead. Because like I said, this channel is no longer my channel. It's now God's channel. I've given this channel to God. And if I lose all my subscribers, so be it. It's not about subscribers. It's not about popularity. It's about the truth. And that's why I started this channel in the first place. That's why I started doing everything I was. That's why it was called Flat Sword's Perspective, because it was my perspective on how I see the earth. But that doesn't matter anymore. So I just had to bring that out, and I had to tell you guys, get a life. If you don't like it, get a life. Don't come and troll my channel.
That's right. That's
don't
right.
come and harass me. Don't come and call my work. Don't come and call my wife or whatever, because you have an issue, because you can't deal with reality. Okay? The earth is an enclosed station plane as God created it to be.
No, it's not, dumb fuck. It's been measured. See, we measure shit, man. That's how science is done. We measure shit. If you don't fucking like it, you can fuck the fuck off, asshole. It's a stationary closed plane because somebody told me it was. What a fucking liar. What a pathetic piece of shit this guy is. Oop, shit. I had it. I thought I messed it up for a second there, but I didn't. Yeah, it just goes in. I thought it came around a little further around to the front. So, okay. This is better.
And I pray for your future. I pray for everything you're doing, because you guys don't understand what you do hurts people, and you just don't give a damn. So you know what?
Kind of like you, motherfucker. Huh? Kind of like you. You're so convinced that the earth is flat, anything you say is justified, no matter how hurtful, no matter how dishonest. It's all justified because you're doing it for God, right? You're doing it in God's name, so that makes it okay to lie about people and accuse people of dishonesty, right? Even though that's what you fucking do every goddamn day of your miserable fucking life, right? Right? You fucking piece of shit.
So be it. So be it. I have given enough for this community, and if this is the things I get from the community, then stuff you.
There we go.
That's all I have to do. And then again, thank you for all the people that have supported me, all the people that have my back. I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart, because I pray for you guys non-stop. I just pray the best for all of you, and I hope that everything that happens will just be for the benefit of you guys, and much blessings. So from now on, guys, that is my statement. I am no longer part of the FE community. I am now only doing biblical things, and I wish all the best for you. And if you have an issue with that, then this is not the channel for you. Thank you for listening. Now we'll let the people in the panel come in, because they obviously have things to say. Hey Luca, hey PJ, hey Derek, how you guys doing?
Hello.
How you doing, Luke? You're totally misunderstanding what I'm saying. Yes, there's toxicity in the flat Earth community that didn't used to be like this. Don't pretend like there's no flat Earth, there's no toxicity in the anti-flat Earth community, because that's probably where the toxicity stems from. Is because of that. But yes,
I didn't say
hold
that.
on, Luca. I totally agree with Flatzoid.
Yeah, I'll pray for you. Complete projection. See, deep down, he's guilty about being a fucking liar.
It has turned toxic. I mean, on my channel, I've spoke about flat Earth, absolutely, but it's mainly scriptural, and I talk about flat Earth now and again. I've never really wanted to get into the big debate of it anyway. I'm not a big debater, but I support flat.
So how's that? There's mistakes, but they're only noticeable if you look up real close. But yeah, I think he's cool. What do you think, West? What do you think?
Earth because it's the truth.
Now, see, Billy, he thinks he's more devout, more religious, more honest, more smart than anyone, than everyone. See, he's the best thing since sliced bread.
Truth. But what it has become is exactly what Flatzoid said. And don't pretend, Luca, like it's not the same with anti-flat earthers. You're sitting there in private.
I didn't say that.
Oh, no. You're sitting there in private saying it's toxic. It's always been toxic. You know what I mean? That type of thing. It didn't always used to be toxic. And you're going on like, yeah, if Flatzoid's not a flat earther anymore, he'll be a glober type thing.
I didn't say that.
No,
either.
you didn't say it, but it's the way I could tell it in your writing. It's like,
No,
you're being biased.
Oh, so he didn't say it, but you're going to accuse him of saying it? Because you think that's what he might have said?
By saying flat Earth's totally toxic and always has been. It wasn't always like that. It wasn't, but it has become that lately.
No, it's always been like that, asshole. Flat earthers are the worst scum of the earth, man. You go in any flat earth channel and you post anything that's contrary to their opinion, what do you get? You get blocked, you get cursed at. Yeah, it's always been toxic by the flat earthers. It's always been on your side, man.
I totally agree. People ain't looking for truth. They're looking for people to accuse. That's what they're doing. And that's coming from flat earth as well as anti-flat earthers. I mean,
Let's put it this way. Lately, I've got more attack from flat earthers than I have from globe trolls that's been trolling me and harassing me for the last few years.
Yeah.
All because people make shit up about me.
Nobody makes shit up about you, man. Nobody makes shit up about you, you fucking liar.
Yeah.
Get personal about me, and they have issues. So yes, I have a big issue when people make stuff up and they're not man enough to even have the decency to realize what they're doing is wrong.
Yeah, see, how can you be outraged by something that you do yourself? See, you saying that you're outraged, you saying this proves that you're a fucker, that you're a fuckwit. Because you've done the same thing to me, motherfucker, and you're not man enough to realize what you've done.
Yeah. So I am sick of the hypocritical nature of flat earthers.
The hypocrite is sick of the hypocrisy. How about that? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? This fucking hypocrite is sick of the hypocrisy.
Absolutely.
Full stop.
And Luca, the other thing about the C word with the minus the 20 minus 1, yes, that is a real thing. That has always been a real thing. The C word with the 19 afterwards, right? That's always been a real thing. The point is about the 5 years ago, that wasn't real. The whole pandemic thing wasn't real.
Yeah, it was. Millions of people died, motherfucker. Over 1 million Americans died alone. You fucking asshole.
That's all I was saying. But the C word is a real
2 flat earthers died, man. 2 flat earthers died of this shit. And you say it wasn't real?
thing. It does happen. People do get it, of course.
Yes.
But
Yes, and millions of people did. That's why it was a pandemic, you fucking liar.
my point was that the other thing wasn't real. But that's it. But no, yes, it is. It's totally gone toxic. I barely talk about it. I mean,
Just another piece of shit who terrified to put a little piece of cloth on their face. Cries like a baby when they have to care for others in society.
there's certain flat earthers that used to come into my chat that don't anymore. And I used to think,
Was you blocked them?
oh no, what are they going to say tonight? You know what I mean? And this is, I'm not going to say their name, but they know them. They sit there and call me a killer, a murderer, and thing like that. You know what I mean? And think it's okay.
The thing is,
as well.
The thing is, what I've realized from this whole arena, this is globe Earth, flat Earth, everybody. It's become so negative, and everybody's just trying to attack everybody constantly. It just never stops.
See, it originally started out that we're trying to educate you dumb motherfuckers, but you've proven beyond the shadow of a doubt. Oh, I want that on. That you're unable to be educated. You're unwilling to be educated. You can't be educated. You just don't want it. So mockery, derision, that's all that's left. That's all you're worthy of.
Everybody always wants to one-up someone. Everybody always wants to be right about something.
Michael Kahn seen this coming months ago. He got out months ago. He took a rest months ago. Michael Kahn seen this a long time ago.
Wow, the dumbest one among you turned out to be the smartest.
I seen it. I just wanted to continue.
Oh, by the way, he's got yellow teeth. But he's got one gold one right there. You can't. It's hard to see, but you can kind of tell.
Continue support. That's all. But he got out. He didn't get out. He took a step back and looked, and he's seeing, and you could see all the crap going on when we're sitting here in panels saying stuff.
Probably about the time that I think it's about the time that Flatzoid started accusing Elizabeth of being a whore. I think that's about the time that he left, wasn't it? Anybody confirm that? That about the time that Michael Kahn stopped going on his show is around the time that TFE was happening? And Flatzoid was accusing people of being prostitutes and other people of being pimps.
And talking to anti-flat earthers, flat earthers, whatever, and we get heated. Sometimes we say things that are wrong and we don't realize it because we're...
Yeah, and everything you say is wrong, and we point it out, and you refuse to realize it. Just as an aside, this is the new airbrush, the Harder Steenbeck Infinity CR Plus. It has a titanium nozzle, which means it'll wear longer. It can be made thin for better aerodynamics. It can put out a thinner stream of paint further away from the nozzle. To get it comes out in a cone, right? So to get a wide spray pattern, you hold it away from the paper, about a fist width away. Then as you get closer, that pattern gets smaller because it's a cone. Well, they've managed to make the point of the cone longer, so you can be further away. You don't have to be real close up. I guess the focal point is like here, as opposed to like here. So it's a beautiful brush. Everything about it I love. It's got a cutout, so if I get a clog, I can pull the needle straight back to clear it. You can adjust the trigger the trigger strength with this nut right here. Yeah, this one right here. That turns. To disassemble it, you basically, it came with a tool that goes in one of these holes. So that lets you disassemble the whole trigger assembly. It has a cool feature. Also, the paint cups are removable. If you're doing fine detail work, it's really easy to pull back too far. So you push down for air, and then you pull back for paint. So the paint is sealed off until you pull back. As soon as you pull back, you're going to get paint. What this thing does, normal, like a normal airbrush or another airbrush will have a screw that limits how far back you can pull this trigger. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. Had a phone call. DoorDash, our local delivery company for food, fucked my dinner up last night, which kind of pissed me off. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the travel, right? If I screw this all the way in, I can't pull it back anymore because the needle comes back like to here, and then you've got this nut, the screw that stops it. So when I can bring it out and it'll go back a little further. What the Infinity did was, right, now it's set. Now it's set. Now I can't bring the needle past here. To undo that, you just pull this out. Now the needle will go all the way back. You can set it, and then you can fine adjust it by turning this gold screw. So you got a button that presses in. I don't know if you can see it. See the, well, yeah, yeah. The silver button presses in, and then you pull out on the, and that lets it go. That releases it. So it goes all the way back. As soon as I press on this button, yeah, won't go back. So you can set it for and fine tune it for whatever trigger pull you want. So if you're doing constant fine work, activate it. Then when you want the full range, undo it. This is a beautiful piece of work. And it sprays gorgeously. I was playing around with it. There's no splatter. Well, there is a couple places because I meant to. But it just, I really, really like it. I think it was a good buy. Anyway.
Just in that situation at the time. You sit back and look.
I think we could probably. What show is the ring from? What? What ring? Oh, my ringtone. That's from In Like Flint. It's the his red phone. His emergency phone ring. It is actually the same ringtone they used for Austin Powers, his phone. But with Austin Powers, they flipped it. So it's the Austin Powers ringtone is the In Like Flint ringtone done in reverse. It's the only ringtone I've ever had on any electronic phone. The only one. First thing I do when I get a new phone is I change it.
Look at it and you watch, think, hold on, what he said is
I mean, it's the coolest ringtone on the planet. Prove me wrong.
totally wrong now, and how we reacted is totally wrong. Sometimes the wrong information gets out because of our emotion. You know what I mean? And it's turned toxic. It's turned toxic. Completely toxic. I completely agree. But it goes both ways. But like Flat says, he's been getting attacked from alleged flat earthers. You know what I mean? People are in it for alleged truth. They're not in it for truth. They're in it for some kind of fight of some sort, some kind of sense of well-being, because they think that's the truth. But it doesn't matter who they hurt to get the information out, even though it's not accurate sometimes. That's not what Flat Earth was meant to be about. It was meant to be about the truth. And to support Jaren, Luca, and say, yeah, that's why Jaren got out.
About the truth. Wow, you fucked up there. You fucked up majorly.
No, that's not why Jaren got out at all.
We've been saying this all the time.
Yeah, he did.
No, we've been saying this all the time. Jiren had an agenda, and he's just sticking to his agenda.
Yeah.
He was a plant.
No, he didn't have an agenda. See, there's another lie you're telling, Flatzoid. You just whined and cried and moaned for like 15 minutes, for 10 minutes, about people lying about people. And now you're pushing this lie again about Jaren. Wow. You got the memory of a fucking goldfish, man.
As simple as that. And if you don't like it, that's your problem.
Yeah.
That's the truth. We've been calling him out for years.
But as I said, the chance of that is less than 1%. So you got to have some critical evidence, like substantial evidence.
For what?
I should say.
For what?
Evidence for what?
That Jaren was a
Oh,
shield
for
of
goodness
plant.
sake.
Stop
Luca,
defending him.
it's
Stop
evident.
defending him, man.
It's evident.
Okay.
Okay, show your evidence. Show your evidence. Show that Jaren showed any sign at all of being not a flat earther up until the time he started with this TFE shit. Show it. Show your proof, motherfuckers. You don't have any. It's your feelings. You're going by your fifis, bitch. That's all you got. That's all you have.
Hey, let's put it this way.
And you freak the fuck out because he saw a 24-hour sun. And then you lie and say, well, it's not important. Oh, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it fucking does. And you fucking know it. That's why he's a shill. Because he left the flat earth. Because he got proof that the earth isn't flat. That's why you're mad at him. Because you talk about honesty and you talk about forgiveness and all this bullshit that you don't really fucking believe in. And then you treat Jaren like this. You treated fucking Rachie like this. You're all for seeking truth, but when one of you motherfuckers finds it, you're fucked.
Was Jaren part of the so-called flat earth community? Was he pushing a godless side of?
Yeah. There's no battle of the balls ribbon. How did he know what it was exactly? Those are the best spy movies ever, dude. I used to love them.
He's a hate towards God.
Yeah.
Was he? I don't remember
Wow,
that.
he used to pray to Satan, saying, Jesus can suck my...
Okay.
Okay, so he wasn't part of the Christian
No.
flat earthers.
No.
My point is, people use the flat earth community to push false doctrines. They use the flat earth to push nonsense. For instance,
You mean like uh, biblical flat earth cosmology? You mean like that nonsense? Yeah, people do that, don't they? Kind of makes you mad, doesn't it?
like Satan's short season. Flat earthers hinge on that because they're too stupid and gullible to read their own Bibles. Okay? It's as simple as that.
You wearing mixed fabrics? Are you wearing mixed fibers in your clothing there, bitch? It says in your Bible that you can't do that, or else you should be stoned to death.
I'm just going to be plain blunt. If you're a Satan short seasoner, you are stupid. You can't read your Bible. You don't understand what's going on in life. And that's why you are what you are. Because you listen to JT follows JC or whatever, and you listen to Mr. Jack or whatever, and they just say things.
In like Flint and oh shit. Hold on. God damn it. I can't remember. Can't remember the name of the fucking movies. Of his character. Matt Helm. Yeah, Matt Helm. Those were good spy parodies too. He's sitting in a boat with a Russian, and he's like drinking a martini somewhere. He's got a martini, and he says, "Skull," and he says, "Sure, skull. It's got ice in it."
Oh, that's what happened because look at this photo. No, 70 AD was not the return of Jesus Christ. Deal with it. And if you're too, how can I say, slow to understand that Jesus will.
Hey, Flatzoid, what does AD stand for? Huh? What does AD stand for? When did it start?
Will return soon, then that just shows how dumb you are.
Oh, all right. Ozzy Osbourne wasn't Ozzy. He wasn't Ozzy. He was somebody else. And Hulk Hogan isn't dead.
That's the thing. Everything is getting so ridiculous in this community right now. Every single day I'm seeing them posting photos. This person's not this person. This person's a man. This person's a woman. What's wrong with you?
I know.
You're supposed to be a truth community and you're just making shit up constantly.
You're supposed to be a truth community. No, they never were, Flatzoid. You never were. None of you were ever in a truth community.
Yeah, and the truth is, we know these things happen, but the truth is, it's not 90% of Hollywood that are women that used to be men. Come on, that's ridiculous.
So
it does happen, man.
So yeah, like I said, I'm just withdrawing from that. I want nothing to do with the hypocrites. I want nothing to do with the fakes. And if you got a problem with that, then obviously this isn't the channel for you guys.
Don't blame me. Completely don't blame me. Absolutely. I mean, I'm
his level of self-loathing is non-existent.
And the scriptural stuff anyway. I mean, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, personally, those are my favorite live streams, bro. I love the flat earth stuff, but specifically when the flat earth stuff leads to scripture, you know what I mean? That's like kind of the main goal, right? Versus just debating and end this globe debate that's nothing about the Bible, nothing about scripture, just hearsay. Yeah.
Why would you bring an unfalsifiable narrative into a scientific discussion? The size and shape of the earth is scientific. It's not religious. Why are you bringing unfalsifiable narratives into this?
Yeah. But let's look at it this way. Don't you think 10 years of debating the same circle jerk is enough now?
Yeah.
So which one looks better? Just curious. Let's make this bigger. I have feelings about both. Which one's better? This one's more real, kind of real life, realistic looking. But this is the original. like that you could go to the model store and or the hobby store and buy. But I don't know. I like them both. I like them both.
There's only
Absolutely.
so much you can keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over. It just doesn't stop.
No, I bet if you totally left flat Earth, didn't even just left the internet, right? Come back in 10 years, I guarantee you, flat
Same.
Earth. The people in flat Earth now will have turned to something else completely mad. Still flat, but I don't know. It's doing spirals in the sky.
Yeah, and 10 years from now, none of you motherfuckers will still have provided any evidence for your flat Earth. No map, no measurements or model. You give it 50 years, 100, 1,000 years. You know how we know? Because it's been 2,500 years since it was debunked.
You know what I mean? And in the heavens, I don't know.
See, you motherfuckers have had 2,500 years to come up with something, and you failed miserably.
But
yeah,
it'll
it's,
turn something mental. Something.
So yeah, from now on, guys, from tomorrow night when we're doing, just expect just scriptural based things. Like I said, if it comes up to biblical cosmology, great. But I will only be arguing in scripture. I will not be arguing gas pressure containment. Is this science? Is this gravity? All that mumbo jumbo the whole time because it gets nowhere.
Which is still true, by the way. But
Yes, it's still true. I'm not denying.
So you're just going to use the Bible to lie about what science has already proven? Is that what you're going to do? Not very Christian.
It. I'm just saying I'm done with it. I just can't.
Fair play. Fair play.
So, yes.
Yeah, I totally get it too, man. I've looked through some of your comments, and there are quite a bit of nasty people.
Oh.
And even I've tried to defend you at some points, not even just like because I'm like, oh, you know, these are like, I don't know. I just see that it's a little bit of slander, bro. So I totally understand your point of view here because even I look at it like from a third person perspective. And I'm kind of offended for you in a way. Like, wow, why would they even?
And you're not offended by him in any way because he does the same thing? Huh, that's fucking weird.
Like,
That's how I first started Flat's channel. I used to watch his videos, then go to his comments, and all I see, oh my goodness! But this was anti-flat earthers at the time, you know.
But now it's a mix of everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. But now it's crazy. It's crazy. You don't even know who's actually real flat earthers or not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such whiny little cunts, aren't they?
Before, if someone said to me, "I'm a flat earther," you tended to believe them because why wouldn't you? Because nobody wanted to claim they were a flat earther. Now they will just to shill it.
Mm-hmm. But how do you know someone's a flat earther? Just because they say they're flat earther?
Exactly.
So yeah, it's sad. The community has gone to the shits.
See, and I'm sorry, there's some certain person in chat that begins with T, that is always coming in. He's like, the reason you're losing subs is because you're talking about God.
Toshiro.
Don't pretend like you're surprised that you're losing subs when you're not talking about flat Earth.
I'm sorry, but have I been complaining about my subs? No. Because my subs, I'm losing subs daily. It's going down and down and down. You know why? Because people make...
Because you're a lying sack of shit and people are realizing that, Flatzoid. That's why. Because people aren't buying what you're selling anymore.
Shit up about me constantly. And people don't have the kahunas to actually come and look at two other side of the argument. They just literally look at the other side that's making lies about me.
Huh. You mean like, I keep bringing it up, but it's pertinent. You mean like the follow-up video to the parallax that I did that you won't even bring up, that you won't even look at? You won't even see where I prove that I didn't falsely manipulate the photo? You mean like that?
And
hey, Lisa.
And then when said, okay, well, have you looked at the other side? They refused to look at the other side. It's called hypocrisy. It's called hypocrisy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't understand how anybody can be so against a creator but they believe in flat Earth. I mean, where do they think it came from? Huh?
Wasn't created. That's for sure.
Weird.
So yeah.
Right.
And
Greetings,
And if it was created, it wasn't created flat, stupid.
everyone.
Remember measurements that I brought up? Yeah, we've got those. It's not flat.
Well, yeah,
Hey, Derek. What's
there's
up?
multiple.
I have a few things to say where it's like I knew something was very wrong back in 2018 when all the shill channels they weren't algorithms like everyone else's as flat earthers.
yeah.
Right. I'm like, what is that?
That was YouTube saying, "Look, we've got investors, we've got board members that rely on advertisement dollars, and our advertisers don't want to advertise on a platform that promotes liars. So you got depromoted."
Get that.
So when YouTube went after me for the whole lockdown stuff, I deleted all of my flat earth videos. Gone. Like, I don't care. Like, the shills can have it. But yeah, no, I've had a few words from scripture where it's like, if any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Jesus Christ, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud, knowing nothing, but
Right.
doting about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds, and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
First Timothy.
I see the Globers are angry that I'm no longer that I said because I'm no longer flat earth. They thought I'm going to be a Glober. No.
See, where you said the Globers are upset. Why would we be upset? Okay. See, you said this before, Flatzoid. You said this before, like not even a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
And one
The
more,
globe's
if I may.
false, guys. The globe is a satanic false model. It's literally based on satanic worship.
Yep.
Okay, the globe is false.
No, it's based on measurements, dipshit. So, see, there's more lies. More lies. You just talked about being liars, right?
Will never be a globe in my life again because it doesn't exist. Okay, deal with it.
Look, it really doesn't. I still don't know how you don't see it. I really don't. I really don't.
And just two more verses.
Especially when it comes
if
to
I
the
may.
Bible.
Mm.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead, Bertram.
If ye be, if ye then be risen with Christ, seek those things which are above, where Christ sits at the right hand of God. Set your affection on things above, not on things of the earth. Amen.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Well, with
So sell your car. That's earthly. Sell your house. You don't need a house in heaven. So houses are earthly, right? Don't have a job. That's earthly. You should rely on God to give you everything, right? But you think they'll do that? No. Stop watching YouTube. That's unearth. That's God. That's ungodly. Think they'll do that?
flat earthers leaving the not going back to globers, well, obviously some have, but flat earthers leaving the flat earth community and, well, yeah, going back to globe side, it's hard to think that there's not something to the globe side, you know? Because, well, like
Yes, there is, Luca. See, there's evidence and proof and measurements and a map and a model. See, there's that with the globe, but there's none of that with a flat Earth.
you say, flat earthers have Well, yes. I guess there are more toxic flat earthers now than there were before.
Whoa. I wouldn't
and
say
it
there's
hasn't
more toxic flat
really-
earthers. I'm not saying all flat earthers are toxic, guys. Don't
Yeah.
misrepresent me.
No, there's maybe 4 of you that aren't.
There's
not.
obviously the
Yeah,
fringe
obviously
part
not.
of that.
I understand.
And
yes.
there's more globers than
So what do you think saying that measurements of the earth are satanic? What do you think that is? You think that's toxic? See, that would entail that everyone who understands science and follows the heliocentric model, 99% of the people on the planet are evil and satanic. But you're not toxic, are you?
flat earthers, so it's also impossible for more toxic flat earthers to be than globers.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I'd say that's not entirely
I mean, he's such a victim, isn't he? So victimized, so hurt.
true. There could still be more toxic flat earthers than globers.
Let's put it this way. Let's say you have 50 people in one group and you have 10 people in the other group.
Uh-huh.
How do you expect the 10 people in the one group to be more toxic than the other group?
If only one person in one group is toxic and all 10 in the other group are toxic, then yeah, there would be more toxic people in one group, even though they have the same number of members. You dumb motherfucker. God, what a dumb shit. See, this is the same guy who did this. We're going to give a shout out to Jack. Where is he? Jack of all trades. Where is it? Damn it. Oh, here it is.
Jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than
So let's see. An observer at 80 degrees minus 80 degrees south, Union Glacier in December, minus 23 degrees. Is that declination?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it.
How do you have minus 23 declination?
That's the direction you're facing, stupid. See, that's the direction you're facing. See, your latitude is not your declination.
He's not saying anything. He's just saying 80 is equal to 90 minus 23.
And a right-facing caret is not an equal sign, stupid. That's greater than. See, it's minus 80 is greater than 90 minus negative 23. That's not an equal sign, stupid.
Just saying 80 is equal to 90 minus 23. He's just saying 80 is equal to 90 minus 23.
See right there, that's an equal sign. But you're reading this up here.
He's just saying 80 is equal to 90 minus 23.
See, this is the dumb motherfucker who can't do simple mathematics, who doesn't understand the difference between declination and latitude.
That's 50. There's less people, correct?
Well, it depends. Yes, but less doesn't mean more. You know, toxicity. In this context,
If you take it percentage-wise, then yes.
It depends how many out of the
yes,
group.
more
It depends
people-
how many out of each group are toxic. You've got to work it that way. You can have 10 in one group, 20 in the other, but 1 in the 20 group is toxic and 5 in the 10 group is toxic. It depends. Depends how many. So
See what the Bible says. Flato looked in the mirror and didn't like what he saw. You're so true. True. I don't like.
If that was true, he wouldn't be a flat earther. He wouldn't lie like a piece of shit.
What flat earthers become.
See that if he truly saw what he was, he wouldn't be what he is.
I don't like what
Yeah, poor Flurfs never did nothing to nobody.
Flat Earth has made me do things sometimes. So, yes, true. There we go. I'm humble enough to say Flat Earth has made
No, you're not.
me do things I didn't want to do.
You're desperate. That's what you are. You're not humble at all. You're desperate.
So there we go.
See, you're losing fucking subs. You're losing membership. You're losing money, and you don't like it.
So it's only about the Bible now, huh?
Yes.
Why not?
You can do,
Oh.
you get all your
Amen.
frustrations out on this stream. From next stream tomorrow, it's just Bible.
All right.
So you,
Do you have any
Ah,
specific
okay,
topic
so
for
go
tomorrow
back.
in mind?
you'll see Luca disappear.
Hey, Real Cygnus.
Somebody actually wanted me to look up, is the Bible copying Babylonian beliefs?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that. Yeah, that'll be an interesting one for sure.
Another site guys.
Personally, I think it's the other way around.
Me too.
Another
I
site.
think they're copying us, not us copying them. You know.
Somebody's watched Zeitgeist too many times. That's what it is.
I guess that's a topic for tomorrow.
And I just want to point out, guys, because
So, a book that was written after the Babylonians is copying that. What the fuck? Excuse me?
the people started voting before the stream even started, and FTFE obviously told all these minions to go over and vote. But
Yeah, of course.
look how sad this is, guys. Jesus abides in your heart. 117 votes. 30% say yes. No, 63%.
Wow. Wow.
Not sure, 7%. That's not a number to be proud of, guys.
No. Definitely not.
The people started voting before the stream even started. Hi, Brenda. FTFE obviously told.
Mute the stream, Brenda.
And they need to turn
Oh.
the YouTube down.
Hello.
Yeah, your YouTube's open.
Yeah, I have it shut off.
No, we just basically started. We only been going for about 25 minutes. Oh, about an hour.
Okay. How's it going?
Oh, today is
Hi.
a relative. Hi, Luca. Today's a good day. It's nice here. I got some things done yesterday. I hear that you're going to stop producing flat Earth content.
Yes.
You've said that before, though.
Oh,
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. Yes, you have, Flatzoid.
I think for an argument.
You're already coming on and misrepresenting my video that I made.
Exactly.
He
Well
said
done,
he would
Brenda.
stop engaging with anti-flat earthers.
Anything for an argument, in it, Brenda. Anything.
No, I just my
Yeah,
genuine. That was my
honestly,
genuine impression.
Said he was
I'm not.
going to stop engaging in flat Earth.
My
Yes, it's
impression.
literally misrepresenting you, telling me what I didn't say.
Well, if it was unclear, I just made it clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe you could clear it up for me.
And you
then.
have
What
been
is it?
corrected on this before, Brenda. Maybe you got amnesia.
Corrected on what?
You've been corrected on the shape of the Earth, dumb fuck. Maybe you have amnesia.
Literally what you just said. I said that's not what I said. So you've been corrected on it.
I don't think I've brought it up before.
Yes, you have.
So what is it that you're not doing now?
I am no longer part of the hypocritical flat earth community.
So you're just a part of the hypocritical flat Earth biblical cosmology community?
I am now only going to do biblical things because flat earth has become very toxic. And nothing about it has truth anymore.
And there's
Never did. But that's kind of funny. He says has become toxic. It's kind of like the sovereign citizens and other people who are afraid that the government's going to take over one day. got some news for you, buddy. It's already happened.
Honestly, a lot of other flat
Hey, Flats.
earthers out there where it's like they're not focused.
I've been wanting one of these, so I got it. It's a sander, a reciprocating
Yeah, that's
sander.
God's word, which is what many of us here want to do.
Yeah. So we're moving fully
Comes in a nice case,
over to.
nice hard, nice plastic case. If I can get it open without breaking it. Oh. It's got sandpaper. It has little heads that accept the sandpaper. The sandpaper has adhesive on the back. So that's as big as like one of the heads. It's got that. It's got a long one. It's got a little pointy one. It's got a big wide flat one. Yeah, here's a corner one, so you can get into corners, into grooves. Here's a round one. Has a round head on it. Get off there. Here's the sander. Does it have a charge? Nope. Maybe if I hold it. Nope, it has to be charged up. But what you do is you put the have to go in a certain way. Yeah. Fits all like this, and it oscillates back and forth, so you can get into real tight places. It's pretty cool. Can you see that? No, you can't see it really. But they're easy to take on and off. And the sandpaper, the abrasive, it's not paper. It's all marked. It's got different, it's got different shapes. Different shapes cut out. I don't know if you can see that. So, yeah, pretty cool. Been wanting one for a while because I've got a lot of detailed stuff that I need to finish and I can't get in with normal sanding procedures. So, yeah. Awesome. Anyway, back to the show.
Just biblical. Besides,
Oh. So
yeah.
So you're abandoning science and the truth
As far as
for religion.
No.
Marxist,
Yes, that's exactly what you're doing, Flatwood. You're abandoning science and truth for religion.
Oh, he dropped. I'm not abandoning anything. I'm just letting go of the toxicity that Flat Earth has, because it has become not a community of truth anymore. It has become a community of people using it to push whatever nonsense they want to push.
But it's always been that.
No, it hasn't always been that way.
Yeah, it has, man. Yeah, it has. Grow up. Wake up.
You've never cared. You've
that's
never
what I
cared about the
said.
truth.
Okay, bye, Brenda. You see, guys, this
Well,
is
that's
exactly
true.
what
That's-
I'm saying. Bye, Brenda.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is what I'm
You see, that's what a hypocritical liar does. That's what a hypocritical liar does. What he just did to Brenda. Kicked her off for speaking truth.
saying. There is no honesty in people like Brenda. There's just nothing. So why must I engage with people like that?
Well, Brenda despises the truth, so.
Exactly.
And then he'll say, "Oh, you're not for it."
Oh, yeah, it was really fucking low.
It's just a bunch of gaslighting. They're like, "Oh, you're leaving the flat Earth community. You're abandoning science." Like, You said
Right.
earlier that you're still a flat earther. You just don't want to engage in it because it just brings toxicity.
So
So they just completely ignored that and came
Right.
in with their own spiel to like basically just. I don't know if they're trying to. I don't know what they were trying to do, but
Hey, Sov, what's up, man?
hey,
so
Sav.
wait,
What's going on, guys?
Hey,
Doing
doing great,
so.
man. How was your
Hi,
trip?
Sav.
You went on a trip, yeah?
Yeah, man. Went up to
Hope it was
all
well.
the way up to Mackinac.
Wow.
Where's that at? I'm not familiar.
All right, so here's Michigan, and it's right up here in the tip. Goes
Okay,
up
so almost
across the-
Canada, huh?
Yeah, well, you go into the Upper Peninsula. You go
That's
to
cool, man.
the Upper Peninsula. There's the Mackinac Bridge, Old Mac. It's like a 5-mile bridge. It's kind of scary, but it was hazy, really hazy up there. You couldn't see very good because of the wildfires in Canada.
Wow.
Well, there's fires out there. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
Good to see you, Sav, bro. Good to see you, man. It's been a little while.
got to see my granddaughters,
Ooh, nice.
hang out and swim, and
Cool.
went to Frankenmuth Bavarian Village, and
Did you guys
UBS.
hear of that new bridge they're planning to build from Sicily in Rome to Italy?
no, I didn't know about that.
The longest bridge in the world.
whoa, that's gonna have chaos.
Nope.
Is that going over water mostly, or?
Water.
good
It's a
to have.
suspension bridge. It's a suspension bridge. So guess what it has to do, guys? It has to lean.
Yeah.
Not because of Earth curve, but because of physics.
Yeah, yep.
Well, if they make the bridge like the same height above the water all the way through,
Be right back.
and we see it curve, then that's
See how
a
Luke is
problem.
trying to get into
Or
a globe beef right after bit. He's trying to
Well, it
steer
is,
it
like I said, it is his last
Well,
opportunity to do
it
so on
is
this
like-
channel.
It is his last opportunity.
I'm gonna
So last one.
dispel your whole
Last one.
myth of that being for Earth curve right away for you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the bridge starts out on
Alright.
land, and they go
Mhm.
up.
Mhm.
They go up. Okay, you know why they have to go up and they don't just go straight across the water? Because there's ships and shit that need to get through and go underneath it.
The Golden Gate Bridge doesn't start on land, or doesn't have to go up. Just go straight across, man. So
Well,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Hello, everyone.
And then it has to come back
Mhm.
down again so that it can meet up on the land on the other side. See, it's not because of Earth curve.
Mhm.
It's for
that doesn't happen with the Golden Gate Bridge. So what's your point?
clearance and architectural strength. Hence the word arc in
So when you have things that are holding up something that is parallel to the ground, and those things are perpendicular to the ground, but yet they're not parallel to each other, what does that tell you, dumb fuck?
architectural.
Yeah.
You know, I got to do it. Architectural. Here.
According to Wikipedia, architecture is the art and technique of designing and building, as distinguished from the skills associated with construction.
Architecture, etymology. God damn it. Architecture, etymology. Arch builder. Okay.
That's Janusz.
Yes, that's me. I said
Hey,
hello, but I don't know
what's
if
up,
you
brother?
did hear me.
Hello.
Let me see. The bridge they're
I didn't
talking
hear.
about. It's going to be called the Strait Messina Bridge. Would measure nearly 3.7 kilometers,
Wow.
with a span
Mhm.
reaching 3.3 kilometers, surpassing Turkey's Kanake Bridge.
That's a bridge and a half, man.
With 4 lanes of traffic and from double-track railway, the bridge would have the capacity to carry 6,000 cars an hour and 200 trains a day.
Woo.
The bridge is to Sicily. Project for Italy and Europe, a waste of resources. Italy, yeah. They're
So
telling me
bridge-
I'm a liar when I literally got it on screen right now.
So it's a
Maybe I
bridge
should share
between
it.
Italy and Sicily.
We have
That's
for
what I
you
read.
some info about the bridge, London Bridge, on your
There we
screen.
go.
because I
Bridge
can't
to
speak about
Sicily.
this.
There we go.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool.
But now the guys in chat are telling me I'm lying. Huh. Well, it's literally on screen.
I didn't realize that Sicily was that close to Italy. I mean, I know it's Italian, but I didn't think it was like. I thought it would be a little further than that. Okay, cool.
We build an Italian infrastructure group. Oh. See, there we go. That's what we explained. Look at that.
Yeah.
The curve's going the wrong way. It's going up first.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get some big ships that go through there, and then of course heading up there in the Sault Ste. Marie, we went all the way up there, and they have the lock system up there. There wasn't no traffic going through, so you couldn't really see anything going on. But that's really cool going from one lake to the other, and they have to lift it up. That's on the upside, so they have to keep lowering it down to get it down to the other lake. It's pretty cool. Oh, and a place we went in St. Ignace called the Mystery Spot. Dude, this place messed me up. There's these 2 level blocks, right? And you put a level on one, it's level. Put a level on the other, it's level. Put it between the two, and it's level. And I'm standing on one block, and the guy stands on the other block and faces me, and he's taller. Then we switch spots, and now I'm taller. I don't know what the hell was going on. I really don't. They had an area in there where level would be like this, but the plumb bob was moving like this. I mean, it was just like, what the hell? It's a whole area. It's like a 300 square foot area. You just feel weird when you're in that area too. I'll be showing a couple videos from it tonight. I mean, it was just like, what?
Yeah, it's one of those optical illusion tourist traps. That's all it is. And it baffles people who don't understand science. Like this dumb fuck.
The hell? I might have them on my thing right now, Facebook.
I was going to say flats as well. Now, you realise you're going to get the anti-flat earthers try their best to get you to debate or something. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, now it's probably going to be the worst. They're going to troll like mega hard, maybe for like a week, and then they'll go away.
The last few days, I've got people telling me, "Oh, you must go debate Duffy." It's like, what don't you get? There's nothing to debate with Duffy.
No. I mean, if Duffy's debating the whole of flat earth, little old him, he said the other night when he did his big reveal who would be debating this. I thought it was going to be some magnificent. I thought it was going to be something like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Eric DeBay, maybe. I don't know, something like that. And he comes out, oh, who will be doing the? Oh, just plain old me.
Yeah, I watched your video. That your reaction was actually quite funny.
It was an anticlimax.
It's like, yeah, like the big reveal. It's like, it's just, oh man, the way you did it, I can't even remember what he said, but it
was just plain old me, something like that. Something like that.
So if the troll's been really bad here,
yeah,
while it was gone.
Let's put it this way: the globe trolls have been fine. It's been the damn flat Earth trolls.
Flat Earth trolls.
Really?
Yeah.
Bad.
I don't make.
Yeah, Banjo's been on a rampage, and then he says, Flats is on a rampage, but really, I said it's the opposite.
Banjo, yeah.
Like you're just defending yourself. He's the one.
Got my eye on you, Banjo. I've got my eye on you.
Baz has got a nice little avatar. I don't know if he's still got it. It
Oh yeah, with the that was actually
it's brilliant.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, just saying, it's like a ukulele type instrument, but it begins with B. It's a stringed instrument beginning with B,
yeah,
and it has a square on it with an ear in the middle of the square, but a different shape and a different organ. It was good. It was good.
Well, I mean, it's just I remember Richie from Boston went on the deep end with that shit, and Russian vids did too, where it was everybody that scratched their nose a certain way, and everything was a freaking Illuminati shill and all this other shit. And I just laugh at it, I'm like, come on.
And think
something, and it's like, give me a break, man.
Well, I just looked at that bridge in more detail, and it's going to be about 70 meters high
Okay.
for 3.3 kilometers.
Yeah.
So, so there's no
No
humps
curve. Well
or
done.
bumps. But if we do see a curve, then it can only be the Earth. Then
No, that's
Right.
correlation. That's a correlation bias. That's not even.
Absolutely.
That's not
No.
even. Whoa! I saw a car go by, and that means that's what caused that. No, it doesn't.
If the bridge is, as they say, 70 meters high for 3.3 kilometers, with no bumps or anything, remaining at that same height, if we do see a curve, then it can only be the Earth. It can only be the ground that is on it.
Hold on, Luca? Why can it only be because of the Earth?
Well, there's no bumps. There's no.
Well, it
humps,
doesn't
there's no-
matter. Why you just said that it can only be because
Yeah,
of the curve of the
well,
Earth.
what
Well,
else could it?
why can it only be because of the curve of the Earth? Why can't it be for architectural strength? Why isn't it for clearance?
Because
of fucking math, dipshit. That's why. Just like I explained it.
Because the bridge's construction doesn't have any bumps.
Well, if
or
it gets
curves in
higher,
it.
and there's a curve to it, and it's not following the curvature of the Earth, then is it?
Yes, totally level. I agree.
But it
Yes,
doesn't
it's the
get
longest
higher.
suspension bridge, not the longest bridge. Sorry, guys. Yes, the longest suspension bridge. Luca, I just want to point out. Can you see? Does this look vertical to you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
No, it's not that.
Yeah, it looks vertical, but if you measure it, each one of those will be vertical, but they will not be parallel. That's the point. If you measure them, which we have, you will find that they are not parallel to each other, but they are perpendicular to the ground. They are plumb. That can only happen on a curve.
Vertical.
Does it look vertical to you?
Vertical means.
And you got PJ sounds like he's watching fucking child pornography over there.
Straight up. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's diddling a kitten or something.
That little tower with the line.
That's vertical.
But that's not straight up, is it?
It pretty much is.
No, it's leaning
not.
backwards.
Leaning.
What?
It's leaning.
No, it's not leaning. Sorry, man. It's not leaning.
No, let's look at the back one. Is that one looking straight up to you as well?
Pretty much.
Both of those towers are perpendicular. Both of those towers are plumb.
Yeah.
No, that's also leaning. Now, the question I want to ask you, why don't we see this leaning with buildings and things of your globe Earth?
What do you mean?
You guys claim leaning won't be observable, yet based on their design here, we'll see leaning.
That's the Mackinac Bridge right there. Now.
Wow.
That's not leaning, is it? No, it's not. Because that's not shot with a wide-angle lens.
Yeah, that one's built to have
that's the one
that little.
Do you think
curve
do you think that rise in it is for? Do you think that's for the curvature of the Earth?
No, it's for boats to go underneath it.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, but if those towers are far enough apart, they will not be parallel to each other. But they will be perpendicular to the ocean, to the water.
Yep.
But the 3.3.
The mere fact that this dumb motherfucking hillbilly piece of shit thinks this proves something is just amazing.
Kilometer one has a fixed height of about 70 meters for 3.3 kilometers. So a fixed height.
And I hate when they when they package stuff in really nice looking boxes, because then you don't want to throw away the boxes.
Means there's no bumps or curves to allow boats underneath because
I
it's already
agree.
high enough that boats it doesn't need to go any higher to allow boats underneath because it's already high enough for that. So
I agree.
it
And no curve.
but if we do detect a curve after it's built, like if the bridge
Well, that
curves,
one you
even
just
though
looked
it
at is
shouldn't,
5 miles long.
Yeah, but if they build it with zero curvature and you see curve afterwards on the bridge itself, then it's broken.
That's 5 miles, man. How many kilometers is that?
There's about 3 now.
about
Oh, sorry,
3.3,
no,
yeah.
opposite way around, probably about 8.
Oh yes, my bad. Yes. See, I made the same mistake
I know
as
you
speed
said you made the
rate.
same mistake as me. I did miles, kilometers to miles.
Kilometers to miles. Yeah. Yes. There are way more kilometers than miles and kilometers.
Certainly.
It has RGB. This thing has RGB. Yeah, your house just gets fucking cluttered with them, and you don't want to throw them away. I got a whole shelf of boxes that my electronics came in, all my Razer stuff, all my computer parts, because they're just too good looking to toss. It's fucked up. This thing's got lighting modes. Doesn't have the mode on. Hold on. Yeah, you can set different lighting modes. I don't know if you can see that. It's like it's kind of cool. There we go. But the lighting modes don't work when you use the sander. I don't know why it has it. I have no idea.
Well, not
That,
way more.
that
Just
roadway
more.
was 100 feet, 99 feet above the water at the midpoint.
Wow.
Image new tab.
No.
I want to point out something. Luca, this is their depiction for that bridge. Can you point out to me where the curve is supposed to be?
Yeah, but basically flat. Yeah. Like how you'd want a bridge to be built, I guess.
So why would they detect curvature on
Basically
the
flat.
bridge? So why would they detect curvature on the bridge
I
after?
don't know.
Right.
Because it's not flat. It's fucking curved, dude. It's fucking curved.
But this is just a what? What's a like a what's that word for an image like this? For a sketch or whatever.
Oh, diagram. Diagram.
Diagram.
Yeah, this is just a diagram of the.
Well, why are
of
they
how
not
it-
drawing
Yes, this is not the scale, man.
Earth curve into the diagram?
Because it's a simple diagram. That's why. It's not meant to be to scale.
Why would they?
Exactly.
Because you claim they took it into their account for building they want to build it. That.
Right, yeah, they did, but that diagram doesn't show it. Fucking morons.
No, they don't take Earth curve into account. They just make sure it's level. They just build it the same height
100%
above
agree.
the
Welcome
water
to Flat
the whole
Earth.
way
Welcome,
through.
welcome. There we go.
They
So
just
I leave
build
flat.
it.
I leave Flat Earth. Luca becomes a Flat Earther. There we go, guys.
They just build it the same height above the water the whole way through. They don't need to take into account the Earth curve.
I agree.
Nope.
They've got the height, 70 meters. They go 70 meters the whole way through. They don't need to do anything with the Earth curve.
I agree.
So, yeah, you know.
But I think what Luca means is water is bending, and they are following this 70 meters distance from the curving. You know, that's what he means. I think.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Here you go.
It's following the 70 meters height the whole 3.3 kilometers, only dipping and going high at the start and the end, basically. Obviously, at the end it would need to drop, and at the beginning, vice versa, it would need to go up 70 meters. But basically, once you've got that fixed 70 meter height, the whole way across the ocean at 3.3 kilometers, yeah, then you wouldn't expect it to curve.
So we straight line without curving, yes?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you.
Now, if you do see it curve, then, you know.
But
Then
do we,
Can I just say something?
but
Can I
do we
just say-
see? You're not talking about the what if. I'm asking, do you see curve over there?
Peter?
So no, I was going to talk to Saul for something completely different because Ricky told me something. Apparently, debate with these in chat saying like, Saul never addresses PJ. He never talks to PJ.
Talk to PJ all the time.
I know, we talking messenger and everything.
Jesus, criminally. What is up with this? Man, are these like, where are they at, these people? I mean, in real life, where are they at? I'm wondering.
That's nuts, isn't it?
Give a shout out where you're from.
I don't know if the Narnia has connection.
It might not. I mean, I just have to wonder. It's like, what do you do? Oh, good. Flats is coming on. I'm going to go on there and say stupid shit in his chat. You know, it's like, I don't have a job.
The correction. Flatzoid's on saying stupid shit. I'm going to go and say stupid shit to counteract the stupid shit he's saying.
Not do anything. They just do stupidness.
They're such the victims, aren't they? Oh, everybody picks on us. Everybody's picking on me.
Crazy.
Well, I will say, I think that'll probably happen over time, but I think the new streams will at least bring like a better crowd, maybe, you know?
And I think
here's the thing, right? If you're an atheist, and I guess I get it with the flat earth, but I mean, if people are going to go troll the Bible stream, then just shame on you, honestly, even as an atheist.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed of yourself for doing something like that. And they still kind of do that. Even the flat earth biblical streams, you guys are in here trolling, like basically disrespecting God. The one person, Brenda, came in talking about, you despise the truth. Like, how dare you say that, honestly? And I don't mean that. I'm not trying to say, like, I'm any better.
I mean, how dare you say that? It's true. He lies constantly, man. You being too gullible to fucking see that, that's a you problem, man.
Than anybody else, but like, you know, I mean, the toxicity is seriously like on another level. You know what I mean? It's kind of ridiculous.
It is.
And we're all here just trying to basically, you know, give you guys the truth and tell you something that you can learn from, right?
No, you're not. You're not.
Yeah. I'm not personally gonna lie to you. I don't think anybody else here would, you know. So
And it's not
and a lot of people do appreciate it. So shout out to everybody in the chat who does, and everybody who
not-
supports him. Shout out to all the supporters, you know.
It's not just the toxicity within flat earth or the toxicity within anti-flat earthers. It's all the bullcrap offshoots of flat earth. I mean, come on, rising earth and all this kind of crap. There's so many different and extra lands that we can't prove and things outside the dome and more domes elsewhere. And come on.
Well, when it comes to that, I think to a certain extent, I think we should be kind of like in the Christian way. Like I have Christian brothers that I don't necessarily agree with fully,
Right.
but at least we have the right idea. Like we both believe Jesus Christ saves. You know, put our
Right.
faith in Him. And if you know, like I have Glober that are Christians, and you know, we might argue about the Globe a little bit, but I'm not going to be disrespectful and cause crazy division for no reason. He's still my brother in Christ, and I feel like we should kind of be like that in the flat Earth community. Where it's like, okay, we have our differences. I mean, some people are off the wall, and I think obviously correction is needed, but it doesn't have to be an argument and division and hate. And now, you know, it's just us pitting you against each other.
I agree 100%. Like there's Globers I've been able to fellowship with in the words of Jesus Christ, and yet there's other flat earthers who will claim to be Christian and they don't hear his words at all.
No.
They're fakes.
That's right.
Just the projection and hypocrisy is just fucking hilarious. It really is.
So yeah, I would advocate withdrawing ourselves from them, especially.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. These people don't really want to like mingle or talk about it. They want the division, unfortunately. So there really is no other option than to just withdraw, because you can't reason with these people at this point. You've already tried to reason the past like 5 streams.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know.
And that's no fault of your own. That's on them. So I wouldn't be upset about it. Don't hate yourself for it, Flats, honestly, because I don't, nobody's perfect, but I'd say they're definitely like in the wrong here in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I don't get it, but I let people. They just go ahead and do whatever they do. I don't really care. If you're dumb enough to follow into some kind of bullshit like that, then well, good, go for it, man.
Hopefully you're clever enough to get out of it.
I don't know what to tell you.
And it reminds me of like, brother will turn against brother. Right. And in this context of what's recently happened, it's like we didn't turn on them; they turned on us.
Right.
Yeah. Very unfortunate. But
It's weird. It's weird. It's become all about calling this. They're meant to be like-minded people. It's a shame that it's come to that, calling allegedly like-minded people out when there was no need for it in the first place.
I just want to say thank you, Justin, for 50 years. These wallets, insane, man. Very appreciate this. Aldebay told me to pay my tithe to Flats. Thanks for the reminder, dude. Rolf, some people. Listen, it's all hilarious. God shall bless us all as we prepare for his kingdom. I apologize to everyone. I truly do love you all. Thank you very much, Justin. You rock. You're a big blessing, man. I appreciate you so much. Really, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, man. Very much.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to join your Bible meeting. When I forgot. I mean, I set my stream for 8 p.m. I forgot about you going about the same time as me. I forgot to set it later, didn't I? I'll definitely have to turn up on Tuesday night. Definitely.
That's very wild.
So thank you very much, man. You rock.
Yeah, I was saying before to South that we were talking about the bridges, but I can't really bring it here on the Flat channel. I can bring it on the South stream or PJ stream on the Rumble, but here we can't on the YouTube. It's too. People are too fragile, if I start speaking about those things.
Way too fragile. Yeah. Huh. Well, you know what? That's the thing. That's the problem. People's fragility. That is a serious problem. It's like, suck it up, rub some dirt on it, walk it off. Just get over it. You can be offended all you want to. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem.
Yes, okay? To be offended is a choice. I always choose not to be offended.
Well, okay. Well, I think I've overestimated that.
They can't be offended. They can't be offended. No, they're never offended by anything.
The 3.3 kilometers here for that bridge.
Oh, we're talking about the bridge still. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was still because I'm right. Usually, I am right, but the bridge is 3.3 kilometers long, which is not actually going to be long enough to see the curvature of the Earth.
It doesn't matter if you see Earth curve or not. Are you supposed to take account Earth curve, Luca?
Well,
no, you do that when you make it plumb. That's what you do.
I suppose so.
And do they, Luca?
Well,
yes, if the bridge is long enough, yes, they do.
For bridges, they do. So
no, they don't.
Wouldn't expect they wouldn't for this one.
Yes, they do. They most certainly do. It's written into the plans, dipshit.
What makes you think that?
Well, because it's a curve, so they need to take into account
you go and find the plans.
So you can build it as flat as possible.
Go and find the plans for I don't know, one of the bridges that you like, and see if they took any curvature about them.
Have you read the plans? I've seen a copy of them, and yeah, they do.
Into account.
I'll look up some bridge and see if I can find the plans for it, I guess. Okay.
I don't know if you can. I'm just saying. I'm asking if you can do that, didn't you?
I'll see.
About the Danyang Kunshan Grand Bridge. That is 164.8 kilometers long.
Ooh.
It's 102 miles.
That would probably you would definitely see the curve from that bridge if it's built level, like the same height above the.
If it's built level, you'll see curve. Okay.
If it's the same height everywhere, the long.
Well, that's not level. Level is.
Yes, build level, you see curved. Absolutely. Like the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. Absolutely, dipshit.
No point higher or lower than the other.
I mean, we've shown you this, and you're like, well, that's just something. That's just insert excuse here.
Yeah. So if it's built no point higher or lower than the other across that water.
If it has a curve, then it is going to have a point higher or lower than the other.
No, it won't. No, it won't, dumb fuck.
Well, no.
It won't. See, if you have a curved surface and something is parallel to it, it's not further away at any point on it. Fucking dumbass. What a dumb shit.
If it's built basically flat, right? If it's built flat, then it would have no point higher or lower than the other.
It's built
right?
level.
Like if it's built flat level.
Flat is a condition. Level is an orientation.
Flat is a shape. He does this with his beard when he says something he thinks is intelligent. Look at it. Look at him. Look at him.
Flat, then it would have no point higher or lower than the other.
It's built
right?
level.
Like if it's built flat level.
Flat is a condition. Level is an orientation.
Ooh. Ooh.
I mean, it can be
Okay,
flat.
well,
It can be flat and vertical, can't
What a fucking dumbass.
it? It can be flat and vertical.
Well, let's just go with the same height then. If it's built the same height across that water,
Level.
then you would expect to see the
They're not.
It would be curved. It would be curved because it's parallel with a curved earth.
The only thing they're taking into account.
If you don't agree, fucking show us your measurements, motherfuckers. Show us your measurements of your flat earth. Show them. Go ahead.
Down to the water is how high they are and how low back they go, if at all. That's all. The only thing they're doing off the water is clearance of the largest ships that come through. There's nothing about curvature of Earth or anything else like that. Everything is built to level and plumb and derivations of that to create strength. That's
So show your proof of this. Show your proof. Prove it.
That's all. There's nothing about curvature of the Earth at all. It's just not a thing. See how easy that was?
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, lying is easy. Making shit up is pretty easy. You're fucking lazy. See, these people are lazy. They don't want to do any research, but they want to be correct about everything. They don't want to get educated, but they want to be smart. They're just lazy. Instead of actually researching something, he just says shit and says, "Yep, that's the truth now."
Look, what do you mean you're going to look at what?
For the plans for
Okay.
the bridge to see if the Earth curve is taken into account,
Sure, it's going to be a major thing that the architect's going to take.
like engineering papers or
Not cantilevers, nothing else like that.
what's that bridge?
Tell you, LIGO had to take it into account. LIGO did.
Flatside blew it up again. What's
That's written right into the plans.
the name of that?
The Danyang Kunshan Grand Bridge.
Oh,
I mean, if you get a little bridge, a short bridge with a keystone in it, and it's going over a little river, I mean, dare say it'll have a good little arc in there, but it's going over a little river. And that's nothing to do with the shape of the earth under it. It's just getting it over.
Can you believe it cost them $8.5 billion to build that bridge?
Wow.
yeah, yes, that's a lot of money. 3 billion. How much was it?
8.5 billion US.
8.5
A
billion.
lot of money that doesn't exist.
Took 10,000 people to build it.
Jeez.
It's average height of 30 meters and
Oh, wait.
79 meters.
Hold on, we've got for the new bridge or that bridge you were talking
That
about.
bridge, the Danyang.
Oh, okay, yeah. The new
Materials
bridge is
used
13.5.
2.3 million square meters of prefabricated concrete. Quite hectic.
What is that?
Let's see. What bridge is this one? The Verzana Narrows Bridge.
The one you guys who was the guy that first brought that up? Oh yes, Mr. Sensible. Remember that.
Wait,
Not
so
understanding
this
that a suspension bridge's physics means it leans.
No, they don't lean those bridges. They don't purposefully lean those bridges. But they're parallel, they're perpendicular to the ground. See, I've already explained this. In the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, the towers are parallel or perpendicular to the ground. They're plumb, which means they have to be at 90 degrees to the ground. But yet they're not parallel. So what does that tell you? It means that. That's what it means. See, if you understood anything about geometry, you'd understand this. This is why we say you're dumber than dog shit and you have no desire to learn. Because we've tried to explain this to you and you're just incapable.
So the Verrazano Bridge actually has been used.
Yeah, it proves a flat Earth.
No, it doesn't.
So Mr. Sensible used the
See, that's that invincible ignorance. Everything you say proves me right.
Verrazano Bridge. Okay, so I'll get another bridge that hasn't been brought up before.
Okay. So if they do, why would they, hold up a minute, man? So they don't do it for one, so you're going to look for a bridge that they did.
They do it.
And they
No,
don't.
I'm going to look up for a new bridge that hasn't been brought up as evidence before. Even though the Verrazano Bridge is evidence, but I'm going to look for new evidence.
I can show you one that's really cool right down here. It goes over the Hawksbill Creek, and it's only about maybe 12 feet long. It's 12 feet long, and it goes like this.
How about the Hummer Bridge?
From the curve of the
Has that
earth.
been brought
Yeah.
up before?
Oh.
The Hummer.
What a dumb fucking thing to say. Listen to this asshole. Listen to what he says.
Verrazano Bridge is evidence, but I'm going to look for new evidence.
I can show you one that's really cool right down here. It goes over the Hawksbill Creek, and it's only about maybe 12 feet long. It's 12 feet long, and it goes like this.
How about the Hummer Bridge?
From the curve of the
Has that
earth.
been brought
Yeah.
up before?
Oh.
The Hummer. The Hummer Bridge.
What a dumb motherfucker. Holy shit, what a stupid piece of shit.
Hummer.
Hummer. H-U-M-B-E. Yeah. It was the longest suspension bridge in the world until 1998. And then the Japan bridge took over from the longest, and now this bridge is going to take over from the longest as well. Let's see. The towers are 155.5 meters tall.
I mean, my theory is that they resent people that are smarter than them. And it's just their life's goal is to try and make everyone as dumb as they are.
And are 36 millimeters further apart at the top than the bottom to allow.
I mean, that's why Flatzoid gaslights his kids, because with a modern education, they will be smarter than him, and he can't stand that. So he tries to make them as dumb as possible.
For the curvature of the Earth. Oh, damn.
He got us, guys. He got us. It's over. We're Globers now.
Yeah.
Damn. It mentions the curvature of the Earth. So, yeah.
Hey, who is that mentions it?
I looked for...
No, who is it? Who's the author of this thing you're reading right now?
A geograph.
Can you share a screen for us?
I can post. I think I can't because I'm using
put
an
a link in the
iPad. I
chat.
can
Somebody
post
else can do
it.
it.
I can post in private chat.
There you go.
Let's see. Boom. This one. The Hummer Bridge. And it says to allow for the coverage of the Earth. Yeah, there it is. Yes, that's it. Read the top line right there. It says
And see, they laugh. They laugh. You present them with evidence, and they laugh at it. That shows that they're not serious.
Wait. The Humber Bridge is a 2,220 meter single-span suspension bridge, which carries an A15 over Humber estuary. When it's open 24 hours, okay, the longest single-span suspension bridge in the world. It held this title until 1908 when the bridge opened in Japan. Construction started, blah, 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 and it says north of the Hessel approach towards further, and the bottom, and at the bottom allow for the curvature of the Earth in 26 degrees. Can you show us where it's taking the Earth curve into account, other than just whoever wrote this is saying that?
Because this is
This is by Happy Lloyd.
Yeah, I thought you said Hummer. That's what said
Look at this.
Humber bridges in the UK. It can't be that.
Yeah, but look who wrote this.
You fucking loud
Happy Lloyd. His name is Happy Lloyd. His nickname is Happy Lloyd.
Yeah, that's someone who can put information. That's just
So
like,
he literally put the information himself on there, Luca.
It's like,
I mean, but why would he lie? Or
oh my
it's
word.
what he thinks. It's just
I don't think he's lying intentionally.
He believes.
It's what he thinks. It's what he believes.
Now,
Because
I'm
it's
asking,
been
you to
told?
show us, I'm asking you to show us where they took account, not that someone's saying there's account for curvature. Show us the blueprints. How's that sound?
That's what I'm saying. If you find it, that's what I'm saying. If you find the actual plans, not what they're talking about, the actual plans, and see if it says they take F.
Alright, I'll look up I'll try and find the blueprints for the Hummer Bridge.
Yeah, Humber. It's in the UK. I thought you were saying Hummer, as in it's like Hummer, like a Hummer car.
The guy.
And I would say, yeah, he's not intentionally lying. It reminds me of a conversation I had with a guy who worked at NASA, like helping to assemble satellites, where he was like, I help make satellites that go into space. I'm like, okay, well, have you ever seen the finished product be loaded onto a rocket and actually sent into space? And he actually paused. He's like, no.
I know.
So it's not so much that he's intentionally lying; it's that he's under an impression.
Have you actually been to a factory to watch them make the chips that go in your phone? No? Then phones don't work? Phones aren't real? So you've got to witness everything about everything around you in order for everything to be realistic? Is that what you're saying? You fucking retard.
Impression of something else, or he's working off an assumption.
I mean, they're probably sending them up there. They got
Well,
balloons
just
and stuff.
not in the conventional way we're told.
Yeah, not in that way.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Like the guy at that
I love
mystery spot
Saturdays.
talking about gravity, and I was like, oh my god. I had to just keep it zipped. Let the tour get done. Get ugly in front of the kids.
I'm gonna get more coffee. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I don't see for the Humber Bridge any curve taken into account, and I'm on the actual documentation for it. Let's go. This is for the Humber Bridge. Tell me if you see any earth curve taken into account, Luca.
You know, Groovy.
I mean,
That's not the case what you're saying.
like it's
Those-
complicated, so it might be in there somewhere. I don't know.
There's the whole main span, and it's showing.
Yeah, the diagram looks really flat and level.
It does.
Of course it would. Why would the diagram?
Yeah, this is for the Osm Kavdar.
Why would the diagram show curve?
Oh my god.
I don't know, because you believe there's earth curve.
Are you really for real, man?
My question is, why would the bridge need to account for the Earth's curvature?
Because the Earth's curved, motherfucker. Let me see. Geograph. I think that's it. Geograph, okay. There it is. What was the name of the bridge?
Helping to assemble satellites, where he was like, I help make satellites that go into space. I'm like, okay, well, have you ever seen the finished product be loaded onto a rocket and actually sent into space? And he actually paused. He's like, no.
I know.
So it's not so much that he's intentionally lying; it's that he's under an impression of something else, or he's working off an assumption.
I mean, they're probably sending them up there. They got
Well,
balloons
just
and stuff.
not in the conventional way we're told.
Yeah, not in that way.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Like the guy at that
I
mystery
love
spot
Saturdays.
talking about gravity, and I was like, oh my god. I had to just keep it zipped. Let the tour get done. Get ugly in front of the kids.
I'm gonna get more coffee. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I don't see for the Humber Bridge any curve taken into account, and I'm on the actual documentation for it. Let's go. This is for the Humber Bridge. Tell me if you see any.
Sorry, guys.
The earth curve taken into account, Luca.
I'd like to have the link that he's going from.
You know, Groovy.
The Humber. See if we can't find it. Humber Bridge. So he's going by the documentation on their website. Think this is it? I don't think it is. Site map. Don't think that's it. I don't know.
I mean,
It's not the case what you're saying.
like it's complicated, so it might be in there somewhere. I don't know.
Didn't look like a Wikipedia page. Here's ICE group, civil engineering. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to have the link.
Here's the whole main span.
So you got it?
When it opened
Oh.
in 1981, the Humber Bridge was the longest single-span suspension bridge in the world. More than 1,400 meters of road, weighing 17,000 tons, held up by cables that weigh thousands of tons themselves. Those cables are made up of more than 14,000 individual wires.
I mean, it's just ludicrous to think that they built these towers leaning purposefully.
All anchored into concrete foundations on the shore. And those cables and the whole structure in turn is held up by these enormous towers. The bridge is so wide and so tall that while both towers are vertical, they're just a couple of centimeters further apart at the top because of the curvature of the earth.
Yeah, exactly. And notice how the bridge doesn't have to go up to avoid the river traffic. Just goes straight out of the land. God damn, these people are dumb.
And it's showing.
I'll probably get struck if I show any more of it.
Yeah, the diagram looks really flat and level.
It does.
Of course it would. Why would the diagram?
Yeah, this was the awesome Kavdar.
Why would the diagram show curve?
Oh my God!
I don't know,
Whoa.
because you believe there's earth curve.
Are you really for real?
I don't know, because it's hard to draw a scale curve that size.
Man?
My question is, why would the bridge need to account for the Earth's curvature?
The bridge does. The drawing doesn't. This illustration doesn't.
Because
the math shows it.
Because they want it to be as flat as possible.
So they built it on a curve.
What the hell are you saying?
Yes, everyone builds on a curve. Everybody.
Come on.
Yeah, they wouldn't want the bridge to be naturally curved, like accidentally make a part that's less structurally stable than another.
That's fine.
I mean, it is slightly curved in a way, but bridges flex. Like, bridges have a little bit of flex in them.
They have
They're not rigid. Bridges actually are not rigid.
joints that look like this. If you go over a bridge, you'll see there's joints that look like this.
Yeah, knuckles.
Just read this quickly, guys. The absolute maximum vertical displacement responses of the bridge deck.
Yes, those knuckles are for expansion, not because it does this. It's for expansion, this way. Thermal expansion. Shit gets bigger when it gets hot.
And horizontal displacements along the Bosporus European Tower obtained. Horizontal? No curve. The maximum horizontal displacements. Huh.
Yes, horizontal displacement is another word for curved or sloped.
Weird. I still don't seem to be finding any curve anyway.
Oh, it could just be an
Maybe
old
Control
glue,
F
you know?
and type the word curve, because they might not even say it at all. I mean,
Let's see. Nope.
I mean, yeah, it's not even there.
Nothing. 0 of 0 for curve, Luca. For the Humber Bridge. So just because a guy said there's curve doesn't mean there's curve, Luca.
Well, he says that's the reason for the 36 millimeter.
That's what he says, but the plan.
So, to quote them, I don't believe I'm having to fucking do this for adults. Got a line. Up here, let's show grid. We have snap to grid on. And you got these towers, right? Right? But the problem is they're not parallel. But they are perpendicular to the ground. But see, if on a flat Earth, if they're not parallel, they can't be perpendicular to the ground. That's a simple geometry, dipshits. So this can't be right because now they're perpendicular, but they're not, but they're parallel, and they aren't in real life. You know how it does make sense? Like this. God damn it. It should have middle button move. That's how it should be. I'm going to put a point here, just so I got something to draw a line through. Put a point here. Now we're going to draw a segment. Actually draw a line from here through this point, and one from here through this point. Now what happens is these are perpendicular to the ground, and they're not parallel. The exact same thing we see in reality, dumb fuck. It's the exact same thing we see in reality. These lines are perpendicular to the ground, but they're not parallel to each other. How simpler do I have to make it?
And say otherwise.
He could say it's there for unicorn parts. Who is he? He's just some random joker that made some freaking article on the web. That's it.
Or adapted it. I mean, it might be like Wiki where
Or maybe engineers that built it. Maybe.
you put in the information if you know it. You know what I mean?
That's what it looked like. It looked like a Wikipedia for bridges.
It did. It did.
Or like geographical surveying, something to that effect.
Oh well. You guys want the link?
I mean, they really are incapable of learning anything. It's sad. It really is.
I think Luca.
It's on the
victim of perception deception really badly.
Yeah.
Hi.
Those are people that'll buy magic beans from a slickster. See.
Okay. So okay. So it's written on. It's written in black and white on the blueprints themselves.
Right.
So
Can you show us
it's
the
not.
blueprints?
It doesn't mention it on the site.
Can you show us the blueprints?
I can't.
Yeah, because ChatGPT can't get it for you because there's no source that shows it. Look, I've already checked.
No. Hey,
I already checked.
using ChatGPT.
We might need a different.
You always
bridge,
use
I don't know.
ChatGPT.
There's got to be some bridges out there with like all the info.
Yeah, but it's not.
Let me try to
on
find
the
something.
site. It's on the paper, but it's not on the site. So yeah. No, according to ChatGPT.
I don't think it's true.
Like I always get mixed up between Elden Bean and Elder Bear. Which one's Elder Bear? He's the global one, isn't he?
Yeah. He's the Bev Todd.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So GA, the general arrangement sheet.
Because he doesn't say he's a globe, so although he fights for the globe. Doesn't make sense.
I know. It just says the same as Bev.
You can see the same figure quoted directly in published engineering references.
Well, that's probably true, and there are no published references. It's easy to say. It's kind of like I've never killed anybody that didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I already said that implies you did kill someone.
No, it doesn't. That you assumed it. It was never said.
But
See, this is what happens when ignorant people try and sound smart and clever. I just discovered something about this. The lid with this thing has a little divot on the top. It's for your finger. So when it's in the case, you can pull it out easier. I've heard nothing but good things about this sander. They also make a rotary tool that's the same, basically the same form factor. Be interesting to get both of them. They have both of them.
I mean,
I've got a Dremel. It's just very cumbersome, and that'd be kind of nice to have a little miniature version.
It said, but it was implied. You know,
it wasn't implied. I never said I killed anybody at all.
but you said you didn't kill anyone that didn't deserve it.
That's right, including people that didn't deserve it. So
that's
I haven't killed
implied.
anybody, including people that didn't deserve it. So you just
Oh, well, you didn't say including that
well,
time.
I had to see. That's why you.
Hey, did you know that your epidermis is showing?
You're so easily led astray. I can fool you that way. That was very
You're not fooling anybody, you idiot.
easy. Nobody's ever found any of the bodies that I've buried either. It's real simple.
Because you didn't kill anyone.
Well, I haven't buried any bodies either. So
See, if you would have stayed in school, you'd realize that you're confessing to burying bodies. See, if you drop out of school, you don't understand how you're fucking up the English language.
there you go. See,
You haven't won a case.
Careful.
I've never
You're
lost.
easy. You're an easy mark, man.
I've never lost a case because this is my first case.
Right there you go. Yep,
Nice.
I've never lost a
There you
case.
go. Now you're thinking outside the box.
That's
Well,
the
I don't
key.
think
Yeah,
I think I understand you now.
I'm outside the box, man.
I don't know about understanding him. I mean, you might understand some of the things he said, but I don't know about understanding himself completely.
Okay, I think I understand the things he says. He said.
Now for my next trick.
Would you say the Golden Bridge is supposed to have curve? The Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco.
Yeah, it's long. Yeah, it would be. Yes,
That's a,
the Golden
that's,
Gate would need to take into account the S curve as well.
that's a suspension bridge, isn't it?
And where is
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
In San Francisco, isn't it?
Because it's a
We can,
one, right?
I sent something in the chat there. It's called the International Handbook of Bridge Engineering, and there's a Control F feature, and there's like there's maybe 20 pages that mention the word curve. Maybe we could go over that and look into it a little bit, because this is like an actual engineering handbook on how to build bridges. So if we're gonna find it, it's gonna be in there.
Let's see.
It's a little bit old too, which maybe that's better.
And the archive, brilliant.
Yeah, yeah. I figured there'd be something on there, right? But yeah, you can go on the left there and you see where it says curve, page 20, page. And I haven't actually looked into it yet, but it does mention it, so maybe it'll be interesting.
Sometimes it takes a minute.
Well, those people obviously don't know what the hell they're talking about. I mean, who are they? Just engineers? People that devote their whole lives to engineering and measuring and shit?
The page is a little over.
Building shit that works?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
what if I
Oh, it's a limited preview now.
Oh, it's a preview. It's 35 pages.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, well, I guess just some pages are omitted. Okay, it's not.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, yeah.
Just those pages are.
See, that's probably it. Them trying to give the secrets away.
Yeah, they don't.
The free version of the secrets.
Yeah, I think there's a zoom feature on here because it is quite small.
Yeah, there was in the corner, I think.
Wait, is this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I heard somebody did, but I don't know if it was scum.
It's that. I think it's only 30 pages. It's not even 30 pages long by the looks of it.
It's supposed to be. It's 1400 there at the bottom.
No,
Wow.
you can't see 20. 26 maybe.
Oh, okay. This is about the hammer again. Let's see.
Well, what's the slider on the bottom? Is that
It's
chapter?
like, it's like
Just the pages.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
a lot quicker.
Oh well, we can't get it.
Hmm.
And by the way, the asymmetrical vertical curve it's talking about in page 20
Yeah.
was required for the road design to accommodate the main navigation channel. This resulted in significant difference in the height of the main bridge piers with a resultant difference in stiffness. The shorter piers, because they are much stiffer than those directly adjacent to the navigating channel, which would be disproportional to the risk during seismic events. To solve this problem, a permanent steel hinge detail that effectively acts as a pin at the bottom of the pier was developed. So not because of earth curve, but specifically for the navigation channel.
Nice.
And on page 26, the park bridge was incrementally launched through a curve to approach significantly into reduced construction time and cost. The girders were fabricated in the different plants. Again, approach to roads, curve, because of roads. Trestle motor and timber curve, the structure of the total length consists of bends, including, so there's the bends for curve of that. Alignment including two circular curve spiral transitions. So all the curves are everything but Earth curve, guys.
Yeah. I noticed the first one said something interesting. It said asymmetrical vertical curve. What? Do you know anything about that? I've never heard of that before.
It's because the way they need to suspend the
cables
to make it so it has tension.
Right.
Yeah.
But how? That's oxymoron. How you can have vertical curve?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, because
it just does not exist.
It's one or the other. That's why it is asymmetrical vertical curve is a type of vertical curve where the horizontal distance from the point of the vertical intersection to the point of vertical curvature. I don't know. And this is PVC. It was PVC. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'd have to look more into that. That's an interesting term.
He won't.
But yeah, nowhere in that was talking about the Earth's curve. It was talking about the bridges curving and things like that. So yeah, I wasn't able to find it.
What were you saying about me representing the globe? What was that about?
Yeah, I think I was it's Team Skeptic, yeah, is who I'm thinking of.
You're a Globe, Alder.
Sorry?
Are you a Glober?
I'm not a Globe, no.
Why do you fight for the Globe?
I'm not fighting for the globe. I gave you that impression.
Well, basically, your arguments for the globe.
What argument for the globe specifically?
The ones that you brought on in the past. Don't be pedantic.
Well, tell me. I don't.
Stop being pedantic.
Really? You're telling people don't be pedantic? Really?
You know exactly what we're talking about. Quit.
Okay, let's put it this way. Alder, is
give me one specific
is Earth levelly topographical plane?
No, it's not. It's been measured as spherical for over 2,000 years.
It's an oxymoron, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, I told you guys.
Well, how can a plane be topographical? Tell me.
By having topographical features.
Then it's not a plane. It's not a plane if it has topographical features.
A plane. You're all jumping now.
No point.
A plane.
Told you he's a Glober.
He's always using wordplay.
Well, come on, what's a plane then, Janice?
I don't know. You got anything really at all?
Yeah, he's asking you a question. What's a plane? Define a plane. Show us where topographical features are anywhere in the definition of plane. Let's see. Plane definition in math. In mathematics, is a plane. A plane is a flat, two-dimensional surface that extends up to infinity. Planes can appear as subspaces of some multi-dimensional space, as in the case of the walls of the room, infinitely expanded, or they can enjoy a dependent existence on their own, sitting on, as in the setting of Euclidean geometry. The two types of planes are parallel planes and intersecting planes. The two non-intersecting planes are called parallel planes, and planes that intersect along a line are called intersecting planes. So I don't see topology anywhere in this fucking page, man. Maybe you could elaborate.
I'm just asking you, man. I just want to know whether to tune out or not.
What globe did I bring specifically? So tell me.
So, the Earth, a topographical plane contained within a dynamic fluid pressure system. Is the Earth level?
Are you a Christian?
Is the Earth level? That is not the answer to my question, was it?
Is the Earth level? The Earth is a sphere. It doesn't have a level. It's just a sphere. Now gravity gives us the terms level. So are you admitting that gravity is real?
No, the
Earth is not level. What is the Earth then?
Because level is not a geometric term. It's an engineering term.
Well, that's what.
Is it level over water? Over water is it level?
I observe a level plane.
Let's go with it.
Oh, you're full flying.
Now the surface of the Earth in certain places can be level. The water is level. But the water is also curved because the Earth is curved.
Observe a level plane.
The water seeks an equidistant distance from the center of the Earth. That's how it seeks level.
I don't know what you observe.
You? No, I don't
Okay, what do
observe
you
a level
observe?
plane. No, I just observe
Nature and reality. Be a little more specific, you pedantic piece of shit.
Flat side.
Wow, who's toxic? Who's toxic, Flatzoid? Huh? Who's toxic?
Does this guy represent you in your channel? Is this language?
Hey, stick to the topic, bughead.
Wow.
I don't think I should engage with you.
Well, you know what? No, you can't.
And see, Flatzoid's not doing a goddamn thing about that. Oops, shit. What the fuck? The hell? He isn't doing a goddamn thing about that, is he? Whining about toxic behavior. And then this piece of shit pulls this, and Flatzoid does nothing? Huh, that's weird, isn't it?
Can't, because I'm going to pin you to the answer.
You pin me to looking outside
what do
and
you
not
see?
seeing.
But nature. What does that mean? Nature.
Trees, grass, water, plants, animals, some strange humans.
What about if you go down to the ocean? What do you observe there?
Sand.
And as you look out to the water, what do you see?
Water.
What about that horizon? What's that look like to you?
Something in the
what's
distance.
it look like? How to describe it?
It's a circle.
It looks where the sky meets the ground or the sea, the water.
Yeah.
That's what it looks
And
like.
is that a curve? Is that a straight line?
Yeah, it's a curve. Circle goes all the way around you. Same way as a hula hoop. If you have it at eye level and you got your head in the middle of it, it's going to be a straight line going all the way around you. That's the horizon.
I can't perceive that from my
So
perspective.
you see a straight line?
It appears
to be a
like
straight
that
line.
mostly.
So you observe. So
But
you
I know it's
observe.
not.
No, you know it's not.
Well, wait a second. You said what you observed, and you just told me you observed a level straight line.
But he knows it's not, though.
Yeah, it gives you.
That's what you just said. I just wanted to repeat that because that sounds ridiculous. Because you just made a
no.
contradicting statement.
So we see a line going all the way around us, like the hula hoop example, but we also see boats disappearing below that line. That's impossible on a flat Earth. Fucking impossible. Let me come back to this. If you've got the ocean, right? And you got a boat on the ocean. It's over here. And you're here. Your line of sight, your cone of vision on that boat is there. Now show me how any of this line, A to B, can block your vision of this boat. Because the only way that your vision of the boat is going to be blocked is if something is within this cone of vision. If something crosses this boundary right here.
It's like zooming out. You know, when you zoom in and you zoom out, you get a different perspective effect.
So you observe a level line. And you
No,
don't see a horizon as a level line.
You see a circular. You see a circle. That's what you see. You're in the middle of a big circle.
You don't observe that? Oh, okay.
No, I don't.
Well, the rest of us.
If it was a straight line, it would start getting further away from you as you look to the left or right.
Are you blind?
Well, that's
by
okay.
chance? Or do you have,
No, I'm
what's
not
your
blind.
vision?
No, definitely not blind.
If you were to go really, really high, what do you think you would observe?
I mean, if you walk up to a wall and you look at the ground at where the wall meets the ground, it's straight, right? So look to the left or right and tell me if it curves around you. No, it doesn't, does it? It's at an angle. It's a straight line, but the horizon goes all the way around. So how can it be straight?
Like, okay, let's say this. If you were to go higher, would you see more land or less? You're going to see more, right? The higher you go, the more you're going to see, right?
Right, because you can look over the curvature of the earth to see that land. Because then it isn't blocking your vision. Right? This line here. It isn't blocking this line.
Right? Is that what you observed?
I mean, I could illustrate it, but you wouldn't understand it. Actually, I will. Do a simplified version. Right? If you're here and you got a building here or a boat or just all this land, right? All this land from here over. Your cone of vision is going to be like that, right? So you're not going to see any of this. But let's move you. Oh no. Oh no, you can see more, right? If I take this and I can't move that. And move it so that your bottom line intersects with the horizon, right? Now you can see everything above the horizon. You're higher up, you can see the top of this building. Let's go even higher. Now you can see the entire boat, right? You see the entire boat, right? Right? But on a flat Earth, doesn't change, man. Nothing can get in your way. Nothing on the ground can get in the way of your vision. You won't be seeing any more land than you would normally see.
Depends how high. Depends how high.
So you're saying to a certain extent, once you get high enough, you just stop seeing more. Is that what you're saying? Like if we went to like so high, we would stop seeing.
Are you saying
more.
what I'm saying? Well, how do you? What do you mean
like,
so high?
That's what you're saying. Well, I'm asking you if that's what you're saying.
It doesn't matter. The point of the discussion is the fact that as you rise in elevation, the further into the distance you can see.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. So it doesn't matter how high. Okay. We don't have to ask little pedantic questions of whether it's metric or whether it's English or anything other stupid shit like that.
Why did you ask me then?
The point.
Why did you ask me then?
That was
Why did you get straight to the point?
That was the point.
Yeah,
That's not possible on a sphere.
Yeah.
What's not possible? For you to see.
I've just shown you how it's possible on a sphere and impossible on a flat Earth. I just demonstrated it. So you're a lying sack of shit.
See further on a
Because
sphere.
eventually you'll see the horizon will start to drop below.
You just see what you see.
Of course you can see what
you know what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are nonsense.
Yeah.
Those are nonsense remarks. Okay.
Okay. No, nonsense. That's my
That's
observation.
a nonsense remark. You can see what you can see.
Really?
Of course
Why?
you can see what you can see.
Yeah, but you told me that I can't see what you see.
Well, you're the one that said you don't see what everybody else sees. You said that you looked out and you saw a level straight line, and then you said it wasn't. Yeah, you
no,
did.
I didn't say that.
In fact,
you basically did, brother.
I said it appears like that.
Well, isn't that what we're talking about? What we see, what we observe.
Well, you're saying it appears like that, but you know it's not. So how do you know it's not? Because we've already conceded that you do actually see what we see, and you have eyes. We all make the same observation. You've seen it, we've seen it, but you don't want to believe it because you know it's not actually that. Your eyes are just deceiving you. So tell me about that.
Okay, you're telling me I can't see what I
When
see.
you look at it, is it a straight line or is it an arc?
I couldn't tell you which one it was.
Tell what you see.
Not from my perspective.
That's what we're talking about. From your perspective, from my perspective, from each of our individual perspective. What we observe.
No, I couldn't give a geometric qualification.
You couldn't. You can't look out there and say there's a level horizon. There's a straight line horizon. No, really. So what is it you're observing? Then what are you observing?
I'm observing the water.
Well, where the water appears to meet the sky, what is that? What does that look like to you?
It goes up and down.
Up and down a lot. As you look out in the ocean, at the horizon, it goes up and down.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Every day. I go to the ocean every day.
All right.
It's up and down
all the time. But is it up and down like this, or is it up and down like this?
Oh, it's what's the word? There isn't a number of descriptions to describe it.
Does
all of those things out more.
You know what? You've been caught full of shit, and you can't find your way out of it. Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
What's horizontal? Give me a definition for horizontal.
You have been found to be completely full of shit, and you can't find your way
because the water moves. Because the water moves
up and down, all at once.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it going up and down like this, like a board? Or is it going up and down?
I said some bits are. Some bits
down over here,
all of that,
left, and up over here. Hold on a second. So you look over here, you left, and it's down, and over here on your right, it's way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're full of shit too. Nobody's ever seen that. No. Elder bear.
You've never seen that.
You're full of shit.
You've never seen the water move
waves.
waves.
We're talking about the horizon, you pedantic little bughead.
Yeah, that's what's happening at the horizon. What's happening at the peak is happening at the horizon.
Hold on.
I know it's either the same or worse.
No,
why is that?
So I'll ask you.
So this airbrush, this one, was under with tax and shipping. It came out to be $305. If that seems expensive, where is it? It's not. This is the Iwata Custom Micron. This is a Japanese airbrush. $743. and a guy that actually owns like a couple, more than two of these things, and this says that the fit and finish, the processing of this looks better than the Iwata, and it performs equally as well. I mean, I've seen side-by-side tests done by a professional airbrush artist who's non-biased because he doesn't get any free airbrushes. He's had people offer to give him free airbrushes, like free Iwatas, to review them. Of course, you get it for free. They expect a good review. He doesn't. He's non-biased. Completely non-biased. And he says this is a better airbrush than that thing that's over twice as much. But I mean, if you own Iwata, that's pretty much it's a status symbol. It really is.
Why don't I see the C moving?
I mean, it's like the difference between a Ferrari and a Lexus. Ferrari's going to cost more, but they both drive just as well.
Horizon was horizontal, as you said, yes. He's like, okay,
No,
is that horizontal level? He asked you, is that horizon?
He said, was it straight? I said, it appears like that sometimes, yes.
Anyway, no,
I know it's not.
If the horizontal is level, you said no. Well, level is a definition in horizontal. It's synonymous with level.
What is that? What is that definition? What's that definition?
All right.
He's always using.
Yes, horizontal is synonymous with level. Absolutely. Because level means equidistant from the center of the earth, parallel with the waters of the earth's oceans, with the curvature of the ocean.
Listen.
You're using words. You want words. You don't want truth. You don't want what I see.
So
you want to tell me I've got to see what you see, but you don't want to define
already admitted that you observe a level horizon, a horizontal horizon. Yep.
No.
Yeah, which are all curved. Absolutely.
And then you said, but
no, I said I know it's not.
You know it's not. Well, how do you know it's not?
Because I told you I can see the water in front of me. It's moving.
I can give you a synopsis of his approach. We are observing dog. Everyone sees a dog. But when Bevs looks at dog, he says, yes, it appears like a dog, but it's not a dog.
Yeah.
Who's Bev? Who are you talking about?
So, Elder Bear, you observe a horizontal a horizontal level horizon the same as everybody else.
No, what's horizontal?
Yes, you did.
What's horizontal? No, what's horizontal?
Horizontal is level.
And what does that
Would
mean?
you like the definition read?
That means
go on, read me a definition.
Okay, there you go.
Plumb, you moron.
Horizontal, of pertaining to or close to the horizon, parallel to the horizon, level, opposed to vertical, included or measured in a plane of the horizon, horizontal distance, equal and uniform, a horizontal tariff, a line, plane, member, etc., assumed to be parallel with the horizon, synonymous, see level.
Here you go.
Yeah, you think that it's not. So I don't see the C.
You're literally just disagreeing with the dictionary term.
Right, and you think it's flat, but yet you laugh at reality.
Obviously not within the horizontal definition that we're talking about.
Drowning. What letter is the level start with? You know, I mean, asking stupid shit questions.
Yeah,
You've been
level, but it's not.
full of it so hard.
No part higher or lower than the other.
You've been caught into it hard.
Oh, this guy.
I'm not caught in anything. I'm not caught in anything.
Just take the L, brother. Just take the L. You've earned it. Just take the L.
Was that a globe I was talking about?
Just take the L. You've
There's
lost.
no L. There's no L. It's reality.
You lost.
You don't think so? I don't think so.
No, we all think so. Everyone watching.
Yes, because that's because
You're all losers. You're uneducated, pathetic, pathologically lying losers. Who gives a fuck what everybody says?
you're the top 6 flat earthers, flat soilers.
And wouldn't that be appeal to the masses?
Talking about the hateful ones in the community.
You lost.
Not
You
me.
even admitted it. You said
No,
you saw
how many of you are
horizon.
Christians then?
You
How
said
many of you
you
are
saw a
Christians in
level
here?
horizon.
Yeah, I've lost.
You saw a
I
level-
lost.
No,
Let's talk
that's
about
all you do
something
is
else.
ask questions. Don't answer shit.
So you're an aggressive man. I don't want to
I
talk
know,
anymore.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
That's how your children got to be
Deal
the
with
way
it.
they were.
Deal with
Here's
it,
the thing,
girly
bro. You're a
boy.
little
How many-
condescending at
how
times.
many of you are
It's
Christians
only
in
right
here?
you
Deal with it,
no,
girly boy.
because
Yeah. How many of you are Christians
You
in here?
already
Then?
said you saw a level horizontal
Can we
horizon.
talk
but you
about?
know
Can we
that
talk
it's-
about the open
we all
system
heard about
container
it.
you're
We
living
all
in?
heard about it. Yeah. Let's
Please.
get off of that now because I
No.
lost, right? Yeah, you want to get off that because you
You
lost.
think that?
Yeah, I
You
know
think
that.
so?
I know that. You're desperately trying to
What's
get
that? Sausage roll? What's that? Nugget? Ice cream?
Something.
So let's talk about the open system that
We
you
don't
live
live
in.
in an open system. Until you can
Well, are you a
reconcile
Christian?
gas pressure without physical containment, it will remain an axiomatic fact that in order
Yeah, see, we've measured it. We can measure the Earth decreasing in pressure, or measure the air decreasing in pressure till it reaches zero. Close to it.
to have a specific volume of gas or gases, a physical containment is needed.
So in your containment, why hasn't it filled the container yet? See, that's what your second law of thermodynamics is supposed to say, right? That gas fills the container. And what Flatzoid says, spontaneously, instantaneously, just like a hole in the space station, it's supposed to just explode instantaneously. So why hasn't your Atmo plane filled your dome yet? I mean, it's been thousands and thousands and thousands of years.
I don't give a
That's
shit.
not what
Can you
you're
reconcile it or
Question,
not?
is it? That's not the
It is
argument.
the argument.
With who?
Because it's a dynamic system.
Is it
Argument
an argument
with
with
who?
anybody that thinks we live in an open system?
So
No, just with the Globus. You have
Anybody
an
that thinks
argument
we
with
live in an
that.
open system.
That's why he says dynamic. That's why he adds the word dynamic in there. Because that's why it hasn't filled the container yet, because it's dynamic.
You live in yeah, you do. The Christian. Yes, Luca. Hello, Luca. Luca, is that you?
Hi.
Go on.
Yeah, this is mostly to the Flatzoid and Southern, but it, yeah, as I was searching for the bridge.
And again, prove me wrong. Present your measurements of your flat Earth. Don't give a shit about your opinion. I require measurements and proof.
And cite the construction or whatever engineering documents. I thought to myself, like, what's going to happen if I do find them and present them? Because I think you'll just say that they're lying, or they are also in on
Well, Luca, bring it up.
informed, or
Bring it up and show it.
Yeah, you've proven that that's what you do with everything. Oh, that's not true. That's a lie. Oh, these people are shills. Every bit of evidence is presented to you, you say nah to it.
whatever you say.
You just changing the subject there, Luca.
Huh?
That was quite swift. Did you just change the subject from the open system container?
Oh no,
No, he's trying to make a point. And you can bring it, man.
Yeah.
Is it to do with what I said?
Oh no, I do agree with what you say, though, Alderman.
You do. You
Yeah.
agree it's an open system.
Yes.
Right. And what's your
Right. Technically, it's an open system, but we call it a closed system.
your basis for that?
Well, satellites. Well, we have to be able to leave the Earth, making it open, and energy can come in and matter can leave. That's what makes an open system.
Right. So how do you keep the gas?
Gravity, stupid. Gravity. Deal with it. Cope.
Gravity. Okay. Well, we have problems with that. First of all, I got one.
Who gives a fuck if a high school dropout has problems with it? Who gives a fuck if a high school dropout, an ignorant piece of shit like you, has problems with reality? If you have problems with the reality, that's your problem. You need therapy, dude. Seriously.
You don't, Luca. These guys don't have that, though, Luca. These guys
It's
have a
always
container
like
because
that.
there's water.
You got a lot of problems here.
Shut up,
Hold on,
Luca.
you've got a lot of
There's
problems.
water above these guys. Luca. These guys don't have the vacuum to worry about because they've got water
So
above
what?
them.
There's a
So
vacuum or
they
not.
can have an argument for
Vacuum or
vacuums.
not.
They live in
Vacuum
an
or
open
not.
system.
You still need a
As
physical
Flatzoid said the
container.
other night.
You still need a
Windows,
physical
windows.
container to obtain a specific volume of gas.
No, you don't. No, you don't, dumb fuck. A volume doesn't have to be contained. That's the dimensions of the space that it takes up. That's what a volume is. See, you're so stupid you don't even understand that.
There's no way out of that.
Please don't, not for the Christian.
Hold on a second, 'cause I got to go here in just a minute. Let me just put
Okay,
this out
that'd be
there
good.
for you.
It'd be much better when you're gone.
I'm sure it will, because maybe somebody will take over and hold you to the fire.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think so. So here's your
What's wrong,
problem.
PJ?
with that.
You all right?
First of all,
You upset?
God, shut up.
What's wrong, PJ? You getting
Just
upset?
shut up already. You
Don't worry, man. We're talking about Christianity here. Biblical
You're not talking
cosmology.
about Christianity. You're talking about shit.
I'm talking about the open system
Oh,
of
shut up.
biblical
That's what you do
cosmology.
with Christianity.
Because that's what you live in. You
My
live in a
goodness.
contained
Well, that's not
system.
you talking about
There's
Christianity.
water above you,
That's
don't
not
you?
you talking about Christianity. That's you trying to get us in an argument about.
Listen, brother, you're rage baiting a little too hard here.
Well,
man.
you're arguing all this time with globers about vacuum, and that's not even the paradigm you're living in.
Well, I'm going to tell you
Why
your
do you
first
bother?
problem, and then I'm just going to
You
go
live
from
in a
there. So the
system where you have a
problem is
container.
not only do you
There's
not
water
have
above
any
you.
reconciliation or experiment
Nothing
at
to do with
all to
vacuums.
demonstrate that gas pressure or gas behavior in general can be affected by gravity.
The Cavendish. I've already explained this to you. Hey, Rozovsky.
Second problem you have is gravity
No, I
itself.
don't. I'm not talking about.
No, we don't have a problem with gravity. You have a problem with gravity because it fucks your paradigm.
Gravity.
You're the only one who has a problem with gravity. Okay? Science, no problem. Physics, no problem. Chemistry, no problem. Geometry, no problem. You're the only one who has the problem.
Two
I'm not
of
talking
the
about
basic
gravity.
laws of physics.
Gravity
Both the
isn't an issue
both
within
it
Christian
violates the
It's not an issue
conservation
within
of
biblical
energy,
cosmology.
and it
Right?
violates as well the laws of entropy. So if mass attracts mass,
about the water.
where does it get the energy to turn into gravitation?
The mass. That's where it gets the energy. The gravitational pull is created by the mass of the thing. It's an inherent feature to it. Jesus fucking Christ.
A force, where does it get the energy to create this force, and why does this force never run out?
Because the mass never runs out. The mass doesn't get smaller, so the gravitational field doesn't get weaker. When does it get weaker? When you go away from it. When your relationship to it is further away. That's when it gets weaker.
That's a
As shows the Cavendish experiment. When the balls are further apart, the gravitational pull is weaker. The proximity matters.
big problem.
That's
Secondly,
the
you have
flat earth
absolutely
toxicity that Flat Earth wants to get away from, Tom.
experiments whatsoever that can
He doesn't want this
demonstrate
flat
that
earth
gravity has any effect on gas behavior whatsoever.
Yes, we do. Gas has mass. Mass attracts mass. The Earth is a huge mass. Gas particles are very, very small masses.
Until you can show such a thing or demonstrate it using the
That's always
scientific method,
beneath the
it will
firmament.
remain an axiomatic.
You know, if you would have stayed in school, you would have seen it yourself, asshole. Just saying.
Keep the water out.
Aldabe, I said you guys can get it out on your system with the stream. I said from tomorrow as well.
You just got schooled. You just got beat.
You said you live in an open system, that's why.
No,
you
a closed
just got
system.
killed again.
That's what you said the other night, that the firmament has windows and doors in it.
Closed system.
You said, I've got the clip.
We live in a
Well,
closed
the drawing's a
system.
cupcake, and you said the firmament has windows and doors in it.
It's closed. Windows and doors.
That's an open system.
Elder, simple question.
Yeah, let the
Right,
water in when the
listen,
flood came.
listen now.
No,
Very
remember?
important question to you. When you have a house, when you have closed windows and closed doors, is this house open or is this house closed?
So you can open the windows and the doors and get in and out. It's an
Not
open
when
system.
it's closed. When it's closed.
I'm
If you
asking you
close
to
it, it's
answer the
closed.
question.
If you open it, then it's open. Why are you so dumb?
Okay, so it can be
My God,
open.
they don't pay the
The system
permit
can be
to
open then.
A closed system needs
The
a
system
plate.
can be open then.
All
The
right,
matter
listen
can
to
come
me.
in
That
and
means
out.
that it's alternating. When it's open, then it's an open system. When the door closes,
Yes,
it's
but
a
it's an
closed
open
system.
system then.
It's not open all the time.
What
No,
happened when the door
you said it was closed.
Oh my God.
It was a god. It was god.
I don't think you're a Christian, Sog. You're a crazy flat earther, Sog. You're out in
Elder,
the
do you have in your house?
The firmament has windows and doors. Genesis
I'm asking.
7:11.
Hold on.
Wait a second.
Genesis 7:11.
Elder, do you have all the time in your house door and windows open? Or rather, sometimes you only open the door and sometimes you open the window? Please answer the question.
For the
Shush, shush,
closed
shush.
system,
It's an open
Wait,
system.
I
So
didn't
go
ask
in,
you about
open
the system. I
windows,
asked
and
you
go
about
out
your
the
house.
doors.
no,
Look,
because
look
you
away.
need a
I'm
force.
asking you a question.
My house,
Wait.
yeah, my house is leaking
Elder, do you have in your house all the time open door and all the times open windows?
Genesis
Or
7:11.
only once a time you open the window
Does it
and you
fluctuate?
open the door?
I got
Answer the
Genesis
question.
7:11.
I got it. Hold on, I got it real quick. A submarine has hatches on it. When it's underwater, it's a closed system. If you open the hatch underwater, it now becomes an open system. And guess what happens? An exchange between the water and air takes place. So it can be a closed system when it's immersed underwater, and then when they surface again, they can open the hatch, and it's now an open system. See, when the door is closed, it's a closed system. You get it? When the door is open, then it's open. Okay, and an exchange takes place. It's real simple. And your little pedantic bullshit that you pull all the time isn't going to get out of it. You
I'm just
lost.
asking you about your.
What a dumbass. Oh my God, you're a dumb fuck.
You lost.
Oh, thanks, Rozovsky.
Your worldview. Like I asked you about 69 miles and 1 degree. Like I asked you about the radius.
It's there. Send me this link from the Humber Bridge, and it says the concrete towers of 155.5 meters, 510 feet tall, and were built to be 36 millimeters further apart from each other at the top than at the bottom to allow for the curvature of the Earth. Now, You see, this is what they read, and they say, now because it says that, therefore it is. Show us the blueprint.
Right. This is the company that built it, or the company that curates it.
To show the Earth curve. This is exactly what the Verrazano Bridge does. The base is flat, the top is leaning. It's not because
But they're not leaning. They're perpendicular to the ground, dipshit. They're plumb to the ground.
It's because our suspension bridges work.
I gotta go get my dogs.
Just not you.
God, he's just so fucking stupid. Just ignorant as shit. Dumb as dog shit.
Needs, if it requires a force to escape it, it's a closed system.
No, it's nothing to the force.
Well, the house is a closed system until you open the door.
We're talking about the windows of heaven. We're talking about the windows of heaven. It was God that opened it for that time. That's it. It's still a closed system. God opened it. It was a miraculous event. God did it.
Yeah, but it's an open system.
No,
So
shut up.
I'm gonna have to play this again.
enter and leave.
I'm gonna have to play this again because it seems like people have amnesia whenever I play this. Probably the last time I'm gonna play this ever. So
Genesis 7 and
let's
11,
do
that's
it.
one of them.
Let's do this.
Some bromine.
And listen to what he says, please.
Yeah, but that's not where you live, is it? As a Christian.
Listen.
What's it got to do with as a Christian where you live?
Because you live in a whole
Okay, guys, sorry, now we have to
worldview.
restart because Alder Bear's verbal diarrhea. He can't just listen to
I don't know why you bother about
Okay,
this
so
stuff.
let's
Argue
listen
with
to what the guy has to
Globus
say.
and you don't even live in this world.
I'm going to mute him because he can't just be quiet for 2 seconds. Okay, Alder Bear's muted so we can actually let everybody hear what's going on. And this is the problem Globus have.
Thank you.
They don't let people actually hear what's going on.
These bulbs, some bromine, and in the other, I have a vacuum. And if I open the tap between these two, you will see spontaneously the bromine rush.
Spontaneously! Why hasn't your Atmo plane filled the container spontaneously, Flatside? Why hadn't that happened yet?
From one to the other. Now that is the simplest change we can have.
Now listen.
Because all that happens is a change in entropy. In this case, expansion into a vacuum, nothing else is involved. There's no energy change, there's no temperature change, there's no change except entropy. So,
do you get that, Luca?
Yes. He opened it and then the...
Right, has absolutely nothing to do with what you're talking about.
Guess what?
And it debunks your whole idea of a container. That video debunks your container there, Flatzoid, because our Atmo plane hasn't filled the container completely, like you say the video says it should.
Just in to fill the available space.
What did he say at the end?
Equalize.
There's no energy change.
There's no energy, there's no temperature, just entropy change.
There we go. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, but if you
No temperature change? You mean there was no temperature change when he released that pressure? And that gas was under pressure and there's no temperature change? Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that. Because that's what happens when gas expands. It drops in temperature. That's why we have air conditioners. That's why those things fucking work.
If you look at how we say the Earth is, it's not closed and then it becomes open. If that were to happen, yes, you'd have gas washing out. But it's not. It's a gradual change. It doesn't even reach a complete seal off. It doesn't reach vacuum level. It reaches close to a vacuum level, but it doesn't actually get to be a vacuum. Space is not a vacuum.
Yeah, space doesn't exist. I agree.
Are you a Christian, Luca?
No, he's not.
Well, no.
He's one of these days. He's going
So
to.
this is really an argument about believers and unbelievers then.
Well, Luca's going to be. Luca, you're going to be saved soon, correct? You're going to become a Christian.
Space doesn't exist. Yeah, okay. Keep thinking that. Good luck walking around with that shit clanking around in your empty little head.
Why aren't you telling Luca about the water then?
I'm talking to Luca about his salvation or you, Aldebaran? Okay, then why are you cutting him rudely while I'm talking to Luca?
See, he says he's a Deltard or a Bevtard or whatever. No, man, he's a goddamn Owen Benjamin tard. That's what Elder Bear is. That's what the bear at the end of his name means. That he is a sycophant of Owen Benjamin. He's an Owen Benjamin acolyte.
Why don't you impress on Luca, the water?
Luca, your name is Luca, not Aldebaran.
Either that or he's a big guy who likes to have sweaty sex with other big gay men. One of the two.
Luca, is there a reason why you haven't accepted Jesus yet?
Well, the thing that we prayed for either has subtly happened, and I haven't noticed that because it's too subtle, or hasn't happened yet. Because, well, I haven't seen any evidence for Jesus. Well, for what you say Jesus is. I'm not denying that a person named...
I accept Jesus as my personal savior. Got baptized before this motherfucker was born. Then I woke up.
Jesus existed a long time ago because
I grew up.
he did. There's evidence for that. I'm just saying that if it's not a religious figure, Jesus just did something bad and got executed for the bad thing that he did, or something he got nailed to a cross as punishment or something.
Okay.
It's not the Jesus you say. I just think about it from a non-religious viewpoint. I figured Jesus existed, he did something bad, got executed. The execution method was nailing to a cross because back in the days, execution methods were very brutal.
Why did he? Do you know the reason he got crucified? Okay.
I know the reason religiously he got crucified.
Historically.
Well, yes. The religious explanation is that he died for our sins.
No, the historical reason he got crucified.
Now, non-religiously, it could be a number of reasons.
No, he got
why.
crucified for blasphemy. Anyway. He got crucified for blasphemy. He declared himself as God.
Well, doesn't that mean he sinned?
He didn't sin. He's God.
But they say blasphemy is a sin,
Yes,
right?
that's the point.
That's why he got crucified. Look, because he declared himself as God and they rejected him as God.
They claimed him God and they rejected him as God. Like exactly what I said. But he is God. That's why he didn't blaspheme. He didn't sin. No, they said he sinned, but he didn't. That's why he got crucified.
Well, I'm just looking at it from a non-religious.
It's not religious.
The Jews crucified God. Romans didn't do it. Romans just facilitated it. The Jews were given the choice of who they wanted released. They chose Barabbas over Christ.
It's not religious. We are looking at it from a non-religious point of view.
We are looking from the historical point of view, what happened there, what was claimed, and okay, would you say that the crucifixion causes death, and the Romans, they were very good in it? All right.
Yeah.
So they confirmed he was dead. All right. So how is it possible that over 500 people reported they saw him?
Because they're liars, mistaken. See, it's physically impossible for humans to raise from the dead.
There's no such event as a let's say.
And that's not historic. That's not a historic event. That's hearsay. See, that's not recorded historically.
Global hallucination doesn't exist. It never existed. How is it possible then 500 people saw him?
Where were these 500 people?
When?
Like the people in the people all in the same place.
Yes.
Saw him.
And they were as well different places. Like for example, his disciples. So they were saying from multiple sources, different time, different places.
Yeah, his disciples are lying. His disciples were lying if they said they saw him alive. That's to perpetuate the grift. See, that's the origin of the grift. See, we come give us money, give us 10% of your earnings because we know God. This is God. So you have to give 10% of your earnings to the church. Because our God rose from the dead. We saw it. Trust us, bro. We saw it.
So how is it possible?
Well, I know from
Jesus, how is it possible for 500 people to lie with financial gain as a motive? What would ever possess you to think that 500 people wouldn't lie if money came into question?
A logical viewpoint that it is possible to get mixed memories because someone claimed to have seen something that you did not see while you were there, but because they were enthusiastically agreeing, you could misremember your memories and say, maybe I did see them there.
It makes so much that they would literally get killed for their testimony.
Yes. And logically speaking, do you know anyone who knew that he is lying and he was willing to die for this lie? Right. Do you know an example from the history?
Well, no, exactly. Not really. That's just what the Bible says.
Anybody who's been sent to the electric chair or the gas chamber, they're all innocent. There isn't a guilty person in prison. In any prison, you won't find one guilty person in prison. What a dumb fucking racist this guy is.
Just.
Well, the Bible says he
died. Oh, it's not the Bible. Even the atheists admit that there were people who were claiming that they have seen Jesus risen from dead. They don't agree with it, but they say, atheists admit that's what they claim, and it's historical fact.
And not just the Bible, Luca. I say that he died for his sins. A multitude of Christians will tell you they died for his sins, not just the Bible.
But that doesn't make sense because how could a person resurrect?
Because he's God. He's God.
Oh, because he's God. Yeah, there's that unfalsifiable narrative. See, they try and bring that into science, and it just doesn't work.
Okay, look, a quick question. I understand that it doesn't make sense for you. If we are thinking about God, can God do anything he wants?
I suppose yes,
Before you
because
answer,
it's got
before you
like,
answer, just want to say
like
thank you.
opening doors in the firmament, that kind
Thank
of
you,
thing.
Rokana Nate, for your super chat. He says, just wondering from block. No, definitely not block, man. Thank you for the super chat.
No.
Appreciate it.
You've got
I'm the
to
only
do
mod, just to let you know, there are no mods on my channel. So
Like
just
they-
another lie spread about me.
Yeah, of course, like someone said. So,
So if God can do anything, can he arise the body, which previously he was in this body? Can he do that? If he's God and he can do anything.
He could probably do that.
If he's God, why probably? It's just yes. Come on.
But can he pull a rabbit out of a hat? These people believe in magic. It's hilarious. They believe in magic over science. Magic and mythology over science. These people are fucking evil. Just disgusting.
Well, because when the person's dead, their soul also disappears.
What?
No.
He's
So
God.
you need to-
He's God. How can
you
God
need to
disappear?
put soul back.
How can God's spirit disappear?
Luca, from your part.
I'm about done with these assholes. We've been on for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm fucking done with these dumb motherfuckers. I just don't get it. They never will because they don't want to. They're just happy to live in their little fucking fantasy world where the world's flat and all contained and very small, rather than admit that they're insignificant in the grander scheme of things. It's pretty sad. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you later. And as always, be seeing you. Yeah, it does. It absolutely does, Lisa. I mean, how can people get through the day thinking like this? How do you survive this long on the earth being this fucking dumb? Animals fucking die off early if they're this dumb. We got to protect fucking dumb